tell you how much that I love you. Let me tell you, me once it. Let me tell you how much that I love you. You found me no search. It's like you knew that inside I was hurting. I was so young, said no chance. But you gave me a shot at a romance. I feel like you were like an angel sent to bring me light. Now that I'm with you, me one say that me love you, that me love you, that me love. Hey, me no go one day wonder. Without my baby, without me love, without me love. And no dance and sing and nothing, because you make my life complete. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe that this is for me. Oh yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. Shut up, 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 shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's for me. I've never felt this way. So when they ask us, say, oh yeah, we're going all the way. Tell me we happy, love you all the time and things. Sometimes I wonder if the thing could cut us under to get under. I know, but your love in my life control that. I lay down my life this way. Do anything to make you stay. All of the blessings they come my way, and all the bad things they turn away. Sometimes life is such a scare. Your love gives me the strength to bear. Oh, shut up, shut up. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Just one me. Shut up, 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 shut up.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, it's for me. Greetings, motherfuckers. Hi, motherfuckers. How y'all doing? Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Hey, motherfuckers. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe as you come into the building if you are new here. Greetings, greetings, greetings. If you come here for some action, I ask that you smash that like button before we get into it. Before we get into it. How the fuck are y'all doing? Greetings now, greetings. First things first. I Papa freaks all the honeys, dummies, Playboy bunnies, those wanting money. No, I'm just like, I got on this goddamn rap waist trainer thing. I've been having it for almost 2 months, but the first time I tried it on, I did not like it because the way it moves and just don't stay in place correctly. It's almost like goddamn cardboard. I'd rather wear my other one, you know? I don't like this one. That's my review. And this actually drive through. Ooh, I love a good silent. I had it silent a moment ago. I mean, really. I was trying to get them out of there. You know, as soon as a bitch get on, they want to come putting their German, Russian, motherfucking algorithm shits in my chat. We're not going to do it. So, greetings, everybody. Greetings, greetings, greetings. We will have Tanasha Smith coming on with us here shortly. We're going to do some impromptu readings. Now, Tanisha reads differently than I read. She reads differently because she reads by her cards. She uses tarot cards, and she's good. And so we're going to get some things going. We're going to see what's going on. Yes. The Capricorn be safe for us. This way they said, what was headed your way? What's headed y'all's way? I feel like I got to sneeze. You didn't like all three pages coming in. Okay, period. Period. Y'all, we gonna get some things going. A snowstorm, that fake ass snow they got brewing. Ice storm, they say. You say they about to hit us with some ice in Dallas. Girl, they doing it again. They doing it again. They seen how it went. What's up, LaShawn? What's up, LaShawn? All right, I'm going to say my prayers and we're going to just jump right on in. Make sure you're liking the like button, hitting the like button. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Stop what you're doing and hit the like button. Y'all see my shirt? Fat slut. That's how I be when I be drunk. That's me when I'm drunk. That's me when I'm drunk. Hit the like button, y'all. Make sure you share it. Make sure you click the little bell. Gratitude and greetings, y'all. All right. So I'm just gonna see if I feel some energy. See what I pick up on, and which way we're gonna go inside of tonight while we wait on Tanasha to get on. Charming, charming. What am I talking about? Child, get it right. Say you in Central Illinois. All right. Gratitude, 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 gratitude. Someone is approaching me. They're trying to get my attention. They keep making me taste Coca-Cola. And then she tells me like she loves Coke. She drank Coke every day or something and smoked cigarettes. Um, and I'm hoping that it's the Coke that we drink because I taste it. But she could be trying to give me something else. But I feel like it's Coca-Cola. Like I love Coca-Cola and cigarettes. Okay. There's also some connection with someone that had I think it feels like their toe had to be removed, but it feels like it's because of like diabetes or like something with their diet. It feels like something wasn't right, like their with their like sugar levels or something where they had to have a toe removed or something or a foot removed, like something like that, right? Um, I also feel like there's a J and a D name that would be connected to that, like Jeffrey and Daniel. Um, so I need to acknowledge like a J or a D name, and it could be a G, because you can spell Jeffrey with a G or a J, and I keep hearing Jeffrey. So it could be a G or a J, but there's also a D that I need to acknowledge as well. Does not mean that they're crossed over or passed away. I just need to get it out. I feel like there was some sort of procedure done, like I keep want to say like on the stomach or like at the bottom of the stomach or like uterine or something. It feels like some sort of procedure, and then she did not make it out of the surgery or something. And then I feel like we're all here, like me, my mom, and my dad. Like we're all here. I gotta keep watching because, oops. I ask that y'all limit your chat so I can see the responses. If it's responding, like if you're responding to what I'm saying. Um. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. You would possibly be the D name, but where's the J or the G name that also would connect as well, Dominique? And that's my stripper name when I used to be a stripper. Oh, I could tell y'all that. That's a story I could tell y'all about when I used to be a stripper. But let's do these readings first. Who is the person also, Dominique, that's feeling down or feeling bad or something? I don't know if they keep going out to the gravesite or if they're wanting to go to the gravesite. But it's something about going to the gravesite. And then did a lot of people like share her home or they're sharing her home now? What's the sharing of the home connected to her? Greetings, Reese Banks. Waiting on Dominique's response. Walk around my living room. Yeah, I could tell that story too. Yeah. The 2 day old baby, no, not yet. We can talk about that though, Dominique, okay? Okay, you said that your uncle gave her a home that we all lived in. Okay. But where's the also? I'm just trying to get this last validation, Dominique. Where's the D or the J or the G name? Where would that come in at for y'all though? And then Okay, let's see, because I was really just really talking, and it was not nobody there. Are we back? Okay, are we back, y'all? Because I was just really just talking. Okay, we bike. We bike. Okay. Okay. What was that? Excuse me. Brishana Renee. Sometimes we have piggybackers, and piggybackers are people who share similarities, like you're saying, like how that is very similar to what I said and what the other lady. So we have her brother Uncle John. Okay, we have similarities like that, and we call them piggybackers. So it doesn't mean that it also cannot be for you. It just means that there are similarities, and maybe you need to listen to catch some of the message as well. Okay, so that's your Uncle John. So Dominic, far as yourself go, it feels like you tell yourself that like what everybody else thinks doesn't matter, but it feels like it does matter. They keep showing me like fashion. I don't know if you're into fashion or if you're just into like yourself and clothes and what you're wanting to wear, if you're wanting to get more into what you're wearing in different fashions and stuff like that. I don't really understand, but I'm gonna say that to you. Now, um, the other thing that I feel like I need to say to you is about letting go of some of the stuff, right? Letting go of some of the things that they kind of plague you mentally that you keep going over and over in your head. Like it's about you like kind of silencing some of those things. Something about you don't have to play tag team. So I don't know if somebody has something going on, some sort of dispute, disagreement going on, and like they keep trying to tag you in it or something, but they saying you don't have to play tag team. You don't have to be in it. No, I haven't seen what happened with Whoopi. No, it said Fet's luck. It said understood. Okay. Um, they also tell me, Dominique, that it just feels like for me that you have some sort of drive inside of you or some sort of plan. Well, I'm gonna say a drive stemming from a plan that you may have mentally, right? Um, to where you don't want to be like what you either seen growing up or what you experienced growing up. So you have a plan to some degree in your mind, and it feels like sometimes you're working towards it, and then like you always want to work towards it, but that's not always what's happening. You know what I mean? So it feels like yes, there's a plan here, but it's not necessarily what happens. I'm waiting on Charming. I don't know. I sent her over the link. Yeah, I know, but I didn't see what happened with her. I feel like you can bring a lot to the table as well, Dominique. But it feels like when you bring to the table, you can bring two separate things to the table because I feel like you can bring something to the table to help inside of friendship relationships, self ships. But at the same time, I feel like there is baggage or something that you also bring to the table that they kind of want you to get rid of, so you're not from a day to day kind of point of view like in and out of thought in a sense of it almost feels like bargaining, Queen. Bargaining to self, like I'm not gonna be like this, I'm not gonna do this, like you have a plan and you're always working towards it, but it sometimes you don't. Either there's a lot of stumbling blocks or there's a lot of obstacles because it feels like you're not always able to keep going in the direction in which you should be going. But I feel like from that point you jump to something else and do something else. Greetings, Charming.
Greetings, everyone. How you doing, Queen?
Greetings. You're not on mute. I don't know why I can't hear you.
Let me see if it's my earphones.
Also, Dominique, it's something about like your weight. I don't know if you think you're too skinny or what this is because it feels like there's something about the weight or wanting to like fluctuate with the weight or gain weight to some degree. But it's something about your weight as well, and I feel like um y'all can hear her because I can't. Can y'all hear me? So we can hear her clean. Why the hell can't I hear? You can hear both of us. Okay, say something now, Charmin.
What's up, guys? Can you hear me, Queen? I know they said they can hear us.
What the heck? Let me refresh mine. Let me see and make sure it ain't me.
What y'all doing today?
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. And period. See, I be thinking on my feet. Greetings, how you doing?
Good, good, good. Just doing the same old homeschooling stuff.
Okay, and period. Period. They say it's a small lag, so I guess it's a small delay or something, which I understand. I was watching the live back from yesterday with Maya, and I was like, damn, I keep talking over her because it's a delay, and I'm not knowing that I'm cutting in the middle of her
hmm
conversation. I'm like, oh my goodness. But you got your cards
Yeah,
again? We ready? We ready to rock and roll.
I sure do.
All right, so let's get it,
hmm
girl. Let's get it. All right. So pick you someone. I was just talking to Dominic King. I don't even see her responses anymore, but I was just talking to her. So you can pick you somebody. Let's get it going.
Okay. Okay. So I guess we're gonna do Nicole Bryant. She's the first one I seen that said me. So go for her. Hey, Nicole. We got here. So, Nicole, have you been in your feelings a lot lately? I feel like you might be projecting a lot of emotions and not
Uh oh.
necessarily in a way, but in a way that is you can hear me, or if you're getting this.
It's
I don't
breaking
see
up
her
really
anymore.
badly.
Okay. I'm not sure why. My Wi-Fi is good.
I don't know if it's me. Can you see me or hear me?
Yeah, everything on my end is going smooth. There's no lag over here.
It says kind of breaking up and freezing.
Okay, well, I can keep trying to go, and then you can let me know.
Yes, keep going.
Okay. Okay, Nicole. So, like I was saying, you've been feeling a lot of emotions lately, and projecting them to a certain degree. Still lagging. Okay, slight delay, but it's good. Um, yeah, you've been projecting your emotions, and been very emotional lately. Um, Projecting them in efforts to try to protect them, which doesn't always work out for you. Um, and you're this happened because you're experiencing something that is kind of confusing, like internally experiencing something.
Do you see her comments or anything?
I'm
I
so
can't
sorry
see
delay.
her. Okay, she
See her
said
now.
yes.
Yeah, she said
When I
yes.
see them, I'll try to
Um,
put them up.
okay. Um, are you like involved in thing that that how do I put this? Well, you're not quite sure how you got there, but you're kind of enjoying it. Um, Maybe something sneaky is going on as well. Maybe it's somebody's hiding something from you, or you're hiding some feelings. There's a lot of cup energy. Comment. Yeah. Um, Let me see. I think you got to get out of your feelings and into your mind and more into your actions. Um, Two people at once. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. Um, okay, so that makes sense. Definitely get out of your emotions. You kind of got to go for whatever it is you want to go for. I think maybe you have a specific relationship or a specific one of those two who maybe you're more interested in, but you can't seem to end it with one of the others. I got the reverse death card, so you're not ending something, and making you like you kind of got some illusions going on where um you're not sure which direction to go because person is kind of, I don't know, maybe giving you similar energy, like they're kind of the same type of person where, oh yeah, you can't. Where's she at? Let me see. Okay, one's more financially stable, so it's not always about the money though. It's what I'm kind of feeling like it's not necessarily about the money here. It's more so it's about the feelings, it's about the emotion they give you and the energy. um oh yeah. whoever you're leaning towards is not who you're supposed to be leaning towards. Let me see. It's so you like the one that's not more financially stable. I can see that. So um your spirit is telling you no. The signs are telling you no. You know, you already know what is supposed to be going on and how you're supposed to be addressing this. Whoa. Yeah, it's time to pick one. It's time to got the Ace of Cups, so Ace is obviously one. So it's time to pick one, and I'm not too big on his anger scares you. Oh yeah, okay. I'm not too big on money being everything, but money is definitely very important. Um, Being financial is indicative of a lot of things. Um, so let me see where does yeah, you got to let the one with the anger problems go. That's definitely the case here. Hmm. Oh yeah. Um, Seven of coins. Coins is money. So for sure, give it a break for a little bit, maybe, and come back to it. Give both of them a break for a little bit and kind of gather your emotions. Gather your true feelings of because I feel like it's like a triangle. It's like it's you and it's them. So they may not necessarily know each other or whatnot, but your energy is connected to both of them in a way to where you like them both because you like them both, if that even makes sense. If that makes sense. Please confirm if that makes sense to you. Um, so you might have to separate yourself from both of them for a little bit
So
so you
please
can kind of like
don't read in
realign
our
yourself
chat.
with what it is you're truly.
Don't read in our chat, please. I'm sorry, Queen. Don't read in our chat 50 Shades. Don't do that, please. Gratitude.
You're all good. Oh, I see. But yeah, separate yourself for a little bit, gather your emotions, um, realize that the way you feel is important and is about the money, even if it's there. He may have the money, but there may be some underlying things that is more important than that. Um, so yes, I'll just end it there. Definitely leave the one with the anger issues, just leave them alone, period. A new love. Then yeah, so if you separate yourself completely, you'll probably find that neither of them really even align with what you're looking for in general. Greetings, y'all.
Greetings. Greetings. Very good. Very good. This is Charming T, y'all. Y'all can find her and book with her at awalkwithancestors.com, as well as on Black Magic. And you see she's Charming T at extension number 10. And when she's on, that number is 1-888-582-56208. No, 582-0862. Okay. Anywho, listen, Charming. I looked up
Gratitude,
and looked at you.
y'all.
Why I
Okay.
thought somebody was standing behind you.
Oh, is it this? There's a bottle right there,
Yes,
and it does look like somebody's standing there. Someone just hovering.
that is so funny.
Okay, so all right. All right. We can do Starlight. Did you want me to do another one, Queen? Or
Go ahead.
okay. So Starlight, you've asked, so Spirit shall deliver. Where you at? I seen it. No. Okay. All right. Automatically, there's some sort of regret, feeling like you're not sure where you're supposed to be headed, and feeling like the things you're doing is not actually what you want to do. I guess to keep it simple. You caught me, Starlight. Are you keeping up? Let me know
Yep.
if you got that. If if that resonates. Yeah, Spirit came through because I have a bunch of cards just fell out at once. So Spirit's definitely jumping out for this one. I know. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, true. Okay. Got you, Starlight. Okay. So, feeling like you want to do some like creative, you have a creative outlet that you like, or maybe that you try, you're trying to get into, or maybe you
Wait a
haven't quite
minute.
started it yet, maybe, but you're stuck with money. And is this
She's saying it's two of them. Which one are you
not
reading?
Starlight Queen? I'm sorry, honey.
Okay. The one I had up there
So
was
there's
correct, right?
Starlight with the space, and then there's Starlight Queen.
Okay.
It's the one with not Starlight Queen. I didn't see the one you had. Yeah.
Yeah, this one here.
Okay.
This is her.
So,
That's correct, right?
uh-huh.
Okay.
So obviously you have some decisions you need to make. Obviously you have to make a choice, but you are too into your minds with the choices that you have, and you're not so into the physical. Whereas you haven't really tried things um, that you want. You haven't really went forth um, align with you, but you're not attempting to align yourself with it, which manifestation is a two-way street. So you your in some cases you, but in terms of when we you're not anything lacking motivation. Right. Is there like someone who do you feel like there's okay, let me change the question. Do you feel as if you have a positive support around you, or is there kind of the opposite where you feel as if people are not kind of are not supporting you and are not like having energy for you because the latter you not to go in the direction you're trying to go, and it's dimming your fire. Okay. Um yeah, so okay. So let me keep going because it's obvious done here. Vote. Okay. Okay. Um okay. I'm I keep like hearing like going somewhere, friends and family has been support recently. Okay, good. Because I feel as if whatever, like, okay, if your friends and your friends and your family are supporting you, then there is something there that is speaking this I can't say speaking life, so speaking the opposite of life over you, and like I said, putting out your fire, and maybe you're not really sure of even what it is. Um, I feel like you're going, not sure into, okay, trying to um, kind of what it, um, too much problem.
Oh shit. She clicked off. She'll be back up on it in just a moment. Sorry. It's breaking up really bad. I guess it didn't messed up her signal. Well, while we wait on Charming T to get back up and loaded, um, I wanted to just ask briefly to see who had a sibling. I feel like it's a sibling, not necessarily yourself. Who had a sibling? And just think about this as until when she's done, I'll come back to it. But who has a sibling that was like either hit by a car or ran over, or who has that connection right there where somebody was hit by a car or ran over? I don't mean in a car. I mean they were out the car and somebody was like walking or something and somebody got hit by a car. Who has that connection? Go ahead, Charming. Uh-oh. Can you hear me, Queen?
Okay, I'm almost, I was just gonna say, yeah. Can you hear me?
Kind of is breaking up.
Can the Oh my goodness. Maybe I just gotta go. Maybe I got to change where I'm sitting.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm almost done, and then I will try to find another area in my house.
Okay. Okay.
um, but yes, so I'm just basically getting like, okay, so the voice you're hearing in your head, or not, I don't want to say the voice you're hearing, but that energy you're getting that is dimming your fire, it it's seems to be you. You say your family and your friends, are all supportive, but it seems like you're the one who is unintentionally dimming your own fire. Um, so I was saying, it seems like you hide and you try to kind of get around, your responsibilities by moving here and here and here and here, um, rather than facing it. Um, and that's obvious. You have to face it. But you need to have hope for your future. It's like you're not where you're going, but it seems like feeling every time you've moved through something, you still end up feeling like you don't know where you're going. So you got to look up higher. You got to raise your frequency, and you have to talk to yourself, and you have to allow for yourself to say, you know, Yellow Queen's teachings and you understand about discuss and allow your physical body
It's breaking up so bad.
to drive. You gotta let your energy is go for what you're going for. Stop being afraid to do it and stop talking yourself out of it. Stop hiding from it. Do your creative venture so that you can move from a place of sadness to a place of hope and inspiration and being connected with spirit. So I'm in that there.
I hope she was
Let me
able
know
to get
how
some
that
of
feels,
that.
how that sounds. I know. I might have just go in my living room, right? Because
Okay. Okay.
oh wait, my kids are in there.
So far as okay, you guys. So far as the person who got hit by a car, there also would be a connection to someone that would be blamed, even though they were not in the car driving the car. It feels like somebody else would be blamed or would want to blame themselves, or are being blamed by someone else for this, even though they really didn't have anything to do with it. Um, Also, it's something about skating. Like I don't know if this person would have, or y'all would go to a skating rink, rink, or like what's skating? There would be something connected to it about skating as well. Like I don't know if somebody liked to skate or y'all grew up skating. I don't know what that is, but I keep hearing something about a skating rink as well. My brother blames my mama, but he don't say it to her. I see the comments. I see. I see. But there would be something connected to also skating. I'm almost feeling like this may be a young person, like that was hit by the car. Like this would be a young person, not necessarily an old person, because they talking about skating and like swings, and so it's almost like remembering more of being a kid into a teenage era, or a young person. Like this feels like something like that. I'm not understanding. I'm trying to understand. Shamika says, I grew up skating and worked at a skating rink. But how do you understand the other information about somebody who would have been gotten hit by a car? That would have gotten hit by a car, not like they were in a car in a car accident, like they would have gotten hit by a car. We say he was 14, I think. The middle school teacher hit him. He must have had his brother believes he was not there. Okay. Trying to see if I see another one of your comments. Greens, Hakeem. Okay. But it's something about somebody being pushed. Unless somebody was pushed in front of the damn car. Unless somebody was pushed because we grew up skating, yeah. You said your uncle's hit by 18 wheeler time. Okay. Hmm. Um, he pushed the woman out of the way. Okay. But how do you also connect with skating, or how would he connect with skating? Netta. 19 years. Okay. So this is how I'm going to have to decipher between who I'm talking about. And I'm sorry because I don't want to keep taking up so much time. I'm just trying to get an understanding. But what it is I feel like there's also a woman that would be crossed over with this person, like a lady, and I also feel like there would have been something wrong with the legs or not being able to walk. 19 years old. Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha. Um, like, would your grandmother Netta? Where's the lady who couldn't walk or can't walk? Like, there's something wrong with her legs. I hear bowling. There's something about bowling. I don't know if that's like Bowling Green or if that's actually like the game bowling. I need the chat to slow so I can see Netta's comment. Yes, my grandmother had a stroke. And she had something wrong with the legs, like, but she could not walk. No. Like, that may have been something that they did or something. Um, because that's the only thing that's making sense for me, all of that. But it has to be like, and I maybe he's just showing me all of those things to let me know that he was young when this happened, because that's what I keep seeing, like somebody that's young, like that, like all of these different things. Um, so let me ask Netta, where would the P name like Paulie, Paulette, Pauline, Paula, where would the P name come in at though? And then I feel like after that somebody else was hurt as well. I don't know. You got you anybody in mind, Charmy? You say her and my cousin ankles were all twisted up when they found her. Can't think of a P. See, it's hard for me to read like this because, all of the different comments and then I can't see all of the responses and it takes forever. Feel or poo poo. Okay. Go ahead, Charming. If you got you somebody, please.
Okay.
Got your spiritual.
Spirit is telling me Jocelyn Eason. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. So Jocelyn, if you, okay, let's see here.
While she's doing that, y'all don't put any information in the chat. Don't put if we're not reading for you. Don't put your information in the chat.
Hmm.
That's why I stopped doing it. I may have to bring them up with a link. I may have to.
Okay. I see. Okay. So,
No, these are free readings.
Yeah. So, I'm feeling like you have everything you could want, or at least kind of feels like that. Like it feels like you're in a completed state of being, but you're just like not really aware, I guess. So I can't even say state of being because that means you're aware. So I don't think you're looking at what you have around you, and I don't think you're observing it and analyzing it and um like you're it's going good, you're feeling balanced for the most part, but there's something there. um where's she at? Let me see. I don't see a comment. Okay,
I don't need them.
let me just, yeah,
Sorry about the
all
noise.
right, it's okay. Oh, okay. So where is she at? Has she commented yet? Okay. So
Yeah, she said,
we're
yeah, you're right.
okay. Okay, I didn't see it. I didn't see it on there. Okay, so um is I don't know how to. Okay, is you have somebody. Okay, I think I kind of get it. There's a energy around you that is making it so you can't actually see what's around you. Maybe gaslighting you, making it so you I don't feel like it's somebody who is extremely close to you. Like I heard, like doesn't live with you or like lives with you or something. Um, there is somebody you might have to cut off. You got this devil card. So, oh yeah, and the tower card. So I think in order to kind of get this completion, this whole completion, um, you need to do a good look at the things around you. Um, you need to have a little bit better judgment of people who you bring around you or who like to come around you, because you may not always invite them around you, but they ask to be around for a reason. And you noticed, let me see. Okay. Okay. Um, okay. So you notice that that every time they come around, it may not even be you that they might like pick a fight with, but it still just might, they just might be like, it might be like, okay, I'm gonna try to invite them because, but even though I know they gonna, say some weird shit, or they gonna, act weird, or they gonna complain, I'll still try to invite them, whatever. And you got to cut them off, and you're going to have, it's going to be a battle. When you have the burning tower, you literally are starting from the bottom, going, back up. You're literally restarting, but in a way where it's like, holy shit, like the table's about to get shaken. When you approach that, and you kind of come to terms with what you want to allow in your, in your world, and what you want to allow in your space. You're not going to, that is, that action and that calling that person out, or maybe you don't even got to call them out, maybe it's done silently, is going to shake the table. Let's see. Okay, let me see what else we got. Let's see, how can we restart that one? Yeah, I feel like this person also might say things to you like, man in your life. Okay, I was gonna say they might say things to you like, oh, your little business, So you already said the person, but I just want to say that because that's the energy I'm feeling, is that type of thing. This one came out again. Let me see. So, man in your life. Let me see what you got going with that.
I feel like you tried too hard, Jocelyn.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say, I feel like at one point you might have been like fighting off men, and now at this point, kind of like in a moment of solitude where you don't feel as if people are gravitating towards you, but that's just possibly because of what Queen said. You know, you're trying too hard to get back to where you used to be, rather than move forward to a new space of, doing things a little bit differently. Let me see what else we got. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me try again. So, yeah. Yeah. I think you might try too hard. In terms of, how do I put this? Where you, okay, I keep hearing in my head where you seem like you about that money kind of thing, but that's not necessarily who you are. Um, that goes along with, the fighting off men back then being who you are. So it seems as if even with that, it goes into the same thing, is you have to, um, you gotta restart. You're not going back to where you used to be. Um, you're not who you used to be, 10, 12 years ago. You're who you are now. So you're not going to find, you know, you're not going to find somebody. They're going to find you. They're going to be in your vicinity, and they're going to be in your area, but you have to align yourself, um, with what that means. Yeah, and it's a lot of wand energy, so it's still the doing, it's still getting things done and making sure, um, making sure that you, let me see. that you have yourself put together, you know, um,
Mm-hmm.
that you're strong enough to be in a relationship with another person, that you are strong enough for yourself to be in a relationship with another person. So
Mm-hmm.
don't try to be who you used to be. That, that's, I don't know if you know about the the mother maiden crone movement. It represents, it's the moon, the phases of the moon, and it's basically just about how women are in different phases of their life, and they have different powers in those different phases, and different things are important to them, and they move past what was there before, and so I think that's a big theme for you, is allowing for yourself to be who you are now. um, and get in touch with the part of you that, how do I say it? Hold on, let me listen. Get in touch with the part of you that works smarter, not harder. Um, knows how to be, that knows how to move through spaces without being noticed per se, or without um feeling like looking like a sore thumb. Which also goes into the trying too hard. So like I'm gonna pull, like, I'll just grab a few more, and then we'll go into we can go into the next one. Yep, we got another wand. So I said I got a lot of wand energy. Um, find what find what you want to do in the now, and allow for that to be the thing that creates your entire world. Don't don't have like, this is me now, this is my relationship, this is my business life, this is my this. Everything has to come together. You have to allow for them to energize each other. So that includes finding a man. I personally feel like whenever you get on alignment with one thing, everything kind of follows suit, because that's, the energy that you're on in general. So yeah, yourself. Be who you want to be right now, not who you think you should be, not who somebody told you you're supposed to be. The end.
I like that, Dottie. Um. Okay. Gratitude, Charming. Y'all better make sure y'all booking Charming. She is at awalkwithancestors.com. And you can also find her on Black Magic. You can get there by blackmagic.org. Or when she's on the hotline, you'll be able to find her there as well under extension 10, because that is Charming T. So now, okay. I was supposed to put this commercial up, and I wasn't able to get it loaded. But make sure y'all go and get y'all some ProDent Max. You can find that under on my page. You can go ahead on any of my social medias. You'll be able to find that ProDent Max, the link. Just click that link and go and get you some. It is an all natural toothpaste made and owned by Melanites. Um, Mr. Bruno, he worked very hard on his product, and he is a very proud Melanite. And go and get you some, okay? And period. Um, Let me see if I pick up somebody. I'm going straight to somebody. I ain't getting ready to fuck with y'all because y'all don't do what I be asking y'all to do. Aziza Amunet. So how about let's do this? Yes, let's do this. Let's do this. And then now that I wanted them to be able to see you read, and so I wasn't chiming in because I just wanted them to be able to get to you, you know. So now, Aziza, click up on the link, Queen, and then Charmin and I will both read you. That way we ain't got to wait for the responses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that link, Aziza. I got all kind of lip gloss in my purse. Can't wait too long. Come on, Queen. Click on that link. Okay, Charmin? Ears ringing. Well, we're gonna have to pick somebody else in, cause I don't want to wait too long. So let's pick somebody else and get into it. Tamika M. You can't be on the live yet, Queen. Okay. I don't know what that means. Tamika M. Well, whoever that is trying to get on here, you don't even have it set up correctly. It's not letting me bring you on. Tamika M. Click on the link, because obviously that person was trying to get on here, and that's not even for them. See. Tamika M. If you could click on the link. Oh my goodness. Okay, we may have to move on. Y'all got your hands up. Y'all must be able to get on this link. I don't know why I can't find nobody to get on the link. You pick somebody, Charming. Let's see. Who is this? Okay, that's her. You pick somebody, Charming.
Hello?
Hey, turn your playback down. You pick somebody. All right.
Hello?
Hey, turn your
Oh,
All right.
I'm so mad my shit ain't working. She finally called my damn name and the shit ain't working. Oh,
We can see you and hear you.
I'm
We just
so
need you to
mad.
turn your playback down.
Oh, hello?
Yeah, we can see you and hear you. We just need you to turn your thing down.
Okay. How was that? Hello, everybody.
Yeah, no, that's good. All right, we're going to get you going, girl. Well, I'm gonna just start. The first thing that I pick up on is that you're almost content in where you are, but you're not quite content, but you're almost content. And when I say content, I mean you're kind of like just already in your pace of living day to day, not really like trying very hard to change certain things. And so it's almost just like you are in this pattern of doing whatever this is that you're doing right now. You're in this pattern, which it seems like it's a holding pattern. Um, I feel like people want you to change how you speak or how you talk or how you show up in the conversation. And I feel like in some areas you're like, no, I'm not going to change that. I'm not going. I'm just. This is who I am, so I'm not changing nothing. But really, it can use a little tweaking. You know what I mean? And it just may give you a different result in the end. Now they're also talking about an appointment or appointments that maybe you've missed. Um, Okay, let me be clear. Let me be honest of what they show and how they show it to me, Queen, because it's almost like you have appointments that you gotta make, and sometimes you do not make them, and then there's a consequence behind not making them, and now I'm very upset.
Yes, that's me. That is me.
Okay, okay. Now, where is the man? Where does the man connect for you that either has the substance issue or the alcohol issue?
My brother.
Is he your older brother?
Yes.
That's kind of why I thought he was your dad at first. So now that makes sense. Okay.
What? Yeah, him and my dad got the same name. That's. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
If that maybe.
So, you're waiting for things to change, but you're not changing it. And because you're not changing it, the results that come to you are not changing. Now, I don't know, because it also feels like there is a child, um, and that could be an adult child that either belongs to you or someone else, but there feels like there's someone's child that is really like driving you, or there's a situation there that is like needing to be corrected and is having a very hard time correcting that situation.
That may be my daughter.
Okay.
I kind of, with the talking, you said something about the way she talks. I kind of got like pessimism. And oh, you said she content and she wants, she's okay with staying the same. But um, I also got a lot of pessimism. Like I feel like when you do speak, you kind of have a bad habit of I would never know how to phrase it, but basically saying things that can lower your frequency, or saying things that can block your path, or saying things that um, are more powerful than you may realize. It's so if, for example, man, I hate myself. I went blah 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 blah. Like for example, like stuff like that. So um, yes, that's. I just want to add that in there. You can continue, Queen.
So, in other words, I
We
gotta
tag
show
team
up
in
better
here.
to people.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
So the
work
other,
I'm trying to work on that,
You got to
but it
watch what
just
you
seems
say.
I gotta like stop making that as
exactly.
an excuse. But it's like every time I try, because I've been trying, especially since I've been watching Queen, I've been trying. But then it's like
So
I be on a
I
good
wanna
path, then it go right out the window. But I'm trying,
I
I'm
wanna
working on it.
I want to ask you
Right.
something because I don't want you to go into something else, and you may go into what I'm gonna say to you because I want to say it first. So I want to understand the situation with your daughter. First of all, is there three children?
I have two
Mm.
children.
Why do I keep feeling like there's a third? Like, did you lose a baby? Where's the third child come in at?
Ooh, I had an abortion before.
Okay, understood. And then is it a girl and boy that you have?
Yes.
So then I want to understand which one, even if we're just playfully doing it, because I need to acknowledge it. Like, keep on, and you're gonna pack all your shit and get the fuck out of here.
You okay? You said that's what she say?
No, are you saying that?
To her,
Yes.
I actually a few days ago she made me so heated, and I don't mean that, and I gotta stop saying what I don't mean. But I definitely told her that. Yes. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say in the beginning, a specific card called out to me, and it was like, um, you're saying things that are gonna come back to bite you in the ass, or like, you're saying, like I said, you're saying things that have more of an impact than you may even realize.
Okay. Okay. I'm listening. Can I ask one question though, Queen? And
Yes.
I have this associate or friend, whatever you want to call her, and like she be talking to me, and I understand what she's saying. And I know you be saying bad signals, and I know I got plenty of them. I just hope that I'm not ruining my child because I'm trying to work on that now that I'm being more conscious, listening to you. And I just hope that I ain't like put damage on my baby that I can't undo.
I understand. I feel like she's young enough to where you still can and work on a lot of things. I have two questions. Like, is she like 15 or 16?
17.
Okay. And then, do you keep calling her a liar?
Mm, I feel like sometimes she lied. Yeah, but not as much. But yeah.
Hmm.
This is what I feel like was happening, and it may still be happening, but I feel like this was happening in the beginning of the confrontations. I feel like that kind of started around like 13 to 14, like the change inside of y'all or the dynamic or who she was. I feel like that started to change like 13 or 14, and then I feel like a couple times, um, see, this is the thing. You're kind of a reader, but you don't know how to control your energy. You don't know when you're tapping in, when you're not tapping in. And so sometimes you think that you know when she's lying, but sometimes she's not lying. So what has happened is I feel like you thought she was lying at sometimes, so now she just lied. You know what I mean? Because you already think that she's lying, so it feels like whatever you think, now she's sort of kind of doing it.
Mhm. Okay.
And so sometimes you pick up when she's lying, and that be the strangest things because it be seem like the times where you think she's lying and she's not, but it's the times you think she's telling the truth is when she's lying. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Especially if you decided to do something good for her or for them, and you like, come on, I'm gonna take y'all to go get some shoes. But that day she done did some shit, and you just realized like,
I ain't
God
getting you
damn it,
shit,
yes.
man. Whew. Hmm. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. You hitting it all on the head. I would love to work on that. Like I say, we got to stop making excuses for ourselves because when we know better, we do better. But it just seems I try my best. I really do. I love my baby. She's a good girl. She's a very
But this
good
is the
girl.
thing, though, Tamika. I feel like you're either inside of becoming your mom or you're becoming your grandma.
And I don't want to be neither one of them. Neither one. That's what I really don't want to do. I really don't want to be neither one of those people.
Yeah. But that's only because you haven't dealt with your trauma yourself. So it feels like you always think people are lying. Like some people do be lying, but I feel like you kind of think that a lot because of the lies that were told to you or the lies that was told
Right.
about you or things like that because I feel like there's a big misconception of who Tamika is and it developed anger problems or anger issues like I'll just beat you up. Keep talking that shit and I'm gonna beat you up. It just feels like that to people. You know what I mean? Growing up, I feel like you had to be a fighter. You understand what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
now it's almost like, of course, not that you fighting your children, no shit like that, but it's just like you have this aggressive mentality. So where it's always in protective mode, even when it's like, is you lying to me? I know you lying because I know you. You know what I mean? But
Hmm.
sometimes they do or don't be, and it's like just shit as a parent. Sometimes we know, sometimes we don't know, but it's how you handling it, um, and the aggression behind it. You understand what I'm
So
saying?
sometimes I don't know why it's like I blow things out of proportion. I get mad, and it's like I sit there and I dwell on it. It's like I just sit there and just keep playing it out of my head, and I just get madder and madder and madder. And then sometimes I gotta go back and apologize because I realize like maybe I overdid it, you know. And I do feel
Stirring the
bad
pot.
because I know what it felt like to me growing up, you know.
Because you
It's
kind of
rough.
convince yourself that they be lying or that things are happening, and the more you feel like that's what I'm saying. You're a reader to a degree, and you don't know when you're tapping in, so you don't know the energy that you're picking up, and you kind of assume you picking up on them, and not always is that the case.
Okay.
Go ahead, Tanasha.
Yes. I've been just kind of looking at the cards that I pulled. Um, I definitely feel like it's not too late. Like you're not too late in terms of um the
Say
relationship
hi.
with
You
her, but
nervous?
you're really close because hey baby. But you are really close to kind of like severing that tie. Um
Mhm.
you need to put the relationships on the forefront, like the relationship with her. You need to put it on the forefront. Um and you might need to try to learn from her. And I don't know, how often you guys have like conversations about, what's going on in her mind or what she's going through or something. But I'm
Hmm.
kids know, the kids know what they need. You have to be able to listen, and you have to be able to decipher it and know, like, oh well, they feel like, we don't eat dinner together, and we don't you don't ever talk to me. They want to be talked to. They feel like, well, we don't never go out. They want to spend time. So I don't think it's too late, but like I said, I don't know if you got to hear, but I think it's really close because this is an age that, like 17, you said. um
Mhm.
that's an age that I'm seeing it splits. You can either have her go one way if you try to hurry up and heal that, or she's gonna go one way and she's going to.
I don't want my baby to run off.
Right, and maybe not necessarily physically run off, but maybe emotionally, maybe mentally run off to where she doesn't necessarily trust you for whatever reason, and I don't know how deep it is or whatever, but that this age is so sensitive that you know you don't know what can be created in her mind to where now she is kind of.
I'm sorry. Here.
It's okay. um so you
Hmm.
don't know what's going on into her mind to where essentially you don't know how this stuff you're saying to her festers in her mind. um because like I said, you may not know it's a big deal, but it might be something that just rings and rings and rings, like, you calling her a liar might ring in her head. And like Queen said, you know we are naturally inclined to be like, oh, okay, well, then if I'm a liar, then let me be a liar then. So
You know what?
You
She
know what?
shuts.
It let me say this really quick. It almost feels like to me as well, like, because they show me, so I know that I've had tendencies to do some of the stuff that we're talking about, and that's kind of how I pick up my information as well. But it feels like even when you sit her down to have that conversation, it can go left quickly. You know what I mean? And it's almost like it's just because like you either think she's not paying attention or do you hear me, like now you ain't listening. You gonna take your ass out there and you know what I mean, like, and she may be listening, you know what I mean, but it's
Hmm.
just like now it's going left and she's not listening now.
Okay. Okay. I kind of feel like that because she shuts down now. Like when I like a lot of times I get on about chores around the house, and a lot of times it's about her attitude, but I know she gets some of that from me, and we bump heads a lot about that. And it's like I get so mad because it's like it's not nonchalant. I just feel like she just don't give a damn, like she just be saying like fuck you, I don't care at this point, and that it that's that sets me off. after like giving you talking to you. Like I try to talk to her. I don't always yell because I know if somebody yelling at me, I ain't doing nothing. So I feel like I be giving her chances, and I just feel like she just don't care, and that's what just sets me off. Because I know when I was 17, baby, my mom ain't gonna say get up and wash them dishes or do this or do that because I knew what to expect. So sometimes I get like upset over things like that. But it's like my daughter feel like she don't supposed to do nothing but sit on the phone all day. And it's more to that than just sitting on the phone all day, and that's what sets me off. Like do something. I don't know, but I know it's me and I need to work on it. And I show gratitude to both of you all because y'all hit it dead on the head.
Absolutely.
And I'm definitely gonna try to work on that. I know I don't know where to start, but you absolutely right when it comes to like the anger. And my intentions is always good because I help any and everybody out. I just feel like I always get the short end of the stick. So I always gotta be on defense. And maybe I just need to step back and look at things differently. I mean, and say things differently now, like you said, because I say things and don't realize the effect that it have. Or yeah, so
Even if it feels out of place, even if, like, I don't know if you do affirmations or you do, things like that, but sometimes saying affirmations feels out of place. Like it feels like I'm saying this script, but Queen already
I need
told
to
us
start
life
doing
is a
that. Then
movie,
I need to
right?
start.
Life is a movie, so say the script, you input it, and eventually it'll become natural. So this is the last card I pulled. You got to work your magic, and you have to. And when you were talking about your daughter, I kind of heard like it's going to take a lot of work. Like it is going to take a lot of work because you have to kind of reverse everything that's already been set in place, not only by you, but by your mother, by your grandmother. You have to
Whew.
reverse all of that. So I think this places to start is watch what you say. Watch what you
Okay.
say, how you say it, and mostly to yourself, because when you watch how you speak to yourself, you watch how you speak to other people.
Duly noted. And that is an issue that I have been having. So, oh my goodness, that is crazy. Everybody tell
Absolute
me that, and I just kind of
gratitude.
be in denial about it. But uh,
Gratitude to you, Queen, for your understanding and acceptance of the knowledge and information. And we know you got it. We know you got it, Queen. So sending so much love to you. I show
Yes,
gratitude, Queen.
I show gratitude to both of you, and thank you so much for that.
All right.
All
you
right.
Talk to
got
you soon.
this.
Peace. Now I see quite a few people in this damn cute, and they sending me messages telling me, "I'm ready, Queen." Girl, you was not chosen. Talking about you ready. What is you ready for? Let me talk about you ready. Y'all done clicked on this link. Okay. You think you frozen? You drawn to anybody?
I was looking through. Let me see. Um, I seen Tiana ask a good couple times, so we could do Tiana.
All right. Mhm. Tiana, make sure your name is in the box so I know it's you. I want me a big country southern boy with big lips.
Like the one you posted that was doing that little song.
Girl, yes. Tiana, click the link, love, so we can bring you up.
Oh, Tiana. She asked like
Tiana.
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, I seen her pop up too. The link is in the chat, Tiana. Click on that. All right. Well, oh wait, let's see. I don't see. Are you Tiana?
Yeah, I'm Tiana.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, Tiana.
Hey y'all.
As she's getting ready to do you, I'm gonna just say this really quickly. Sip with Jen. I don't know, but I feel like you're supposed to have some really successful podcast or some show, Sip with Jen. And I don't know if that's what you do, like sip on your show or sip during your podcast. But I keep feeling like you're supposed to have like a successful podcast or you're going to have a successful podcast. So I don't know if you're already doing it or if you're looking into it, but I kind of want you to look into that.
YouTube. I was thinking about making like a YouTube channel or whatever. Like I started it, but I was like kind of procrastinating because I don't know, because like the fan base, like stuff like that, I need like subscribers and everything. So I'm like procrastinating because I don't think I'm gonna like get far in it.
Okay, so you understand that too? Okay.
Okay, so um, this card came out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Um, the Eight of Coins came out literally two separate occasions. I was shuffling, then it fell out. I was looking at it, popped it back in, shuffled again. It came out, flew out again. You are in a cycle of hurting yourself, um, but in a way like not like physically, like not like that. But like you put yourself in this cycle of trying to make money. Um, like, are you just like tired of it? Is that what it is? Like, you in a cycle of trying to, how do I put it? Not necessarily only money, but trying to find something that, you even mentioned podcast, trying to find something that is going to be, your golden ticket. Um,
Mhm.
I was really talking to Sip with Jen in the chat, but I'm glad she understood it too.
right. Okay. Um, do you have too much like pride, or do you feel like you're just too strong to be doing something? Not too many cards. How do I put this?
Well,
Okay, do
the
you
way they
not
keep
let
telling it
yourself?
to me,
Oh,
the way they keep telling it to me, Charming, is almost like I don't want to say you got an attitude. I don't like to use that word, but it feels like your attitude or demeanor. It feels like it's because of a broken heart or because you had your heart broken or something.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see like literally the cards that was being shown to me. She literally has a face where she just like, and so it's very,
Yeah.
it's very like struggle. It's very you're trying to keep it together and you're trying to be strong. Exactly. So that's exactly how it connects. And you're trying to be strong. Um, it's not pretty. it's it's something for you where you're not able to like um oh yeah, the car popped out, Eight of Cups. Are you trying to leave something? Are you trying to I got two eight. So you're in multiple cycles of give and take. Of give and take. Um giving to others, taking from you. You know, feel free to chime in whenever you want. Um, if this resonates with you.
Mhm.
I got another eight, bro. I'm just saying. Um, what what are you doing? Like, is it like you can't find a way out because you're doing the same thing. You're doing the same thing. Does that make sense to you? Like,
I feel like
let me see.
I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I gotta heal first before anything. Like, cause I don't know. I just don't know. I don't
So
know.
you must be putting yourself. You're opening the same wound. Is that what you're doing?
Can you say that again? I didn't hear you.
You can't heal yourself because you keep opening the same wound. I said you're opening the same wound, like you're reopening it. The part that you
I
feel you
feel
have
like
to
I used
heal,
to.
that's probably, yeah, because something has got to change, because you're going in circles, like mentally, emotionally, um,
It feels like it's because
physically.
like she kind of wants what she wants, and I
Hmm.
understand that. Definitely, I understand. Like you kind of want what you want, and because you can't have it, it feels like I'm always in a bad space or in a bad mood, or like why the fuck every time I get a car, something's going on with my
Right.
car. It just feels like there's always something. I'm bringing up the car because what's the car situation? Like, what's the keep driving or wanting to keep driving or what's this?
No, I'm just working on getting a car.
You're trying to get one.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. You have to change the way, like, even the way you speak. You're very dry even when you're speaking now. You got to change your attitude because it's shitty. Or life is going to keep showing up to you in a shitty way. And that is as real as I can put that.
Mhm.
And don't let it be like down the line because so many different experiences that you're going to experience is going to keep forming your perception of the way that things is, and the more your perception is skewed and changed, the stronger your manifestation becomes of the shitty shit that you're bringing into your life. So until you can like get past it, get over it, like let it go, push all that shit behind you. Like I don't know if you feel like you were supposed to be saved or if you were supposed to be protected, but it just feels like kind of like I'm tired of people. I don't
Mhm.
know, like be like tired of people or tired of people leaving or trying to control me. I'm just like tired of people. I kind of want to be left alone, but now that I'm alone,
Yeah.
I'm very pissed because I am alone. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. That's
yeah,
me.
go ahead, Charmy.
Yeah, I got the literal same thing. I was literally about to say, you want to just be left alone. That's the hermit card, which, um, you want to be left alone, but you also don't want to learn from your time alone. Um, you don't necessarily, maybe you don't want, maybe I won't say you don't want to, even though it's what it kind of feels like. You just want to be alone. You don't necessarily want to have growth in that moment of stillness, or you don't necessarily know how, or when you're alone, it's just to kind of sit in the feeling or sit in the experience rather than like I said, use it to transmute to something bigger. Um, I definitely agree with what Queen said about maybe your attitude, and that's definitely the causing the cycles. You know,
I,
when we have this, can you
I
hear
do
me?
attitude. I do.
You
I
said you
can't.
do.
I be trying, but I just can't help it.
Yeah.
I got a messed up attitude. I'm already knowing.
Well, Queen said that's definitely gonna get you into those cycles because you keep manifesting the thing that's causing you to have attitude. You have to learn to look at the bright side of things. Like everything that is bad needs to be pointed out. Not everything that's bothering you needs to be spoke on. Not everything that is irritating needs to be called out. Sometimes we just need to like look on the brighter side and just let things pass by. Um, because that feeling of oh, this is irritating me, you're irritating me, that's irritating me, causes you to be the hermit, causes you to go into self-solitude.
Yeah.
You don't get anything from the self-solitude because you're not reflecting when you go there. And that whole point of self-solitude is to reflect on yourself. So you go there and what you really do is you know, I'm tired of this person always doing this shit, this person act like this person a dumbass. But that's just you just doing this, going in one circle, going in the next circle. So when you're in those moments of solitude, you need to shake it off. You know, you need to shake that shit off. Like, let other people be dumbasses. That's kind of how I feel about it.
So
Like,
let me just chime in real quick because I almost feel like that's kind of what I need to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because I keep feeling like I need to say to you, you can't control the relationships or the relationship, or you can't control all of the relationships or something. So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if it's a relationship or because it feels like a relationship or someone that you were with or want to be with or like whatever this is. I feel like that's also something that bothers you, whether you have your eye on someone, if it's a particular person, or if you're just wanting to have love. But I feel like there's so much pressure on this one thing that, like, you can't control it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
All right. Charmin, anything else?
no, I think that's about it. You know, self-reflect, reflect on your voice and the way you sound and the way you talk and the way you feel.
I'm working on it.
All right, Queen. Gratitude.
Thank you.
Mhm. Let me see here. Let me see here. Let's bring up. Let's bring up. And y'all know when you come on, you can click on the thing and it's gonna show you or it won't show you. It just depends on how you come into the thing. You gotta allow the camera first, and then before you click into the studio, just cut your camera off if you're not wanting to be on camera. So let me see. I want to bring up a guy. How about Bees Deerage? Bees with Deerage? Is that right? If I'm saying it right, I don't know.
Can't see them.
I have the worst damn sinus. Visa with, Visa with. The link is in the chat. Just click on the link. Visa with. You can do this last 10 minutes if you want to. Try to bring up Visa with. I don't know if they still on here then, because I'm not getting a response.
I haven't seen their name.
Me, well, they were. So then, how about? I still don't know how to pronounce your damn name. Saga Rican, Saga Rican Love, Saga Rican. I'm probably not saying it correctly, but Saga Rican. Click on the link. Click the link. Click the link. I don't know who. Like if your name is one name, then that's the name you got to come in with. Cause I don't know who you is if your name is not your name. So you know what I mean. You got to put the name that's on your YouTube or your thing,
Mm.
so we'll know that's you. Now, I was watching a live back last night with Maya, man. I had bags rattling and shit. I said, what is going on? Be quiet. What is your name, Queen? Because I don't see you. I'm going to go to someone else. We're just going to choose somebody else. I seen Busy Whip pop up, but I don't know what the hell what happened. Why is everybody in the queue, man? If people would just click on the link that I'm calling their name, we can move this along faster, man. So now we got to pick somebody else then because I don't see Beeswit. I don't see Saga Rican. So we're going to just pick somebody else.
Saga Rican is in the private chat. I don't know if
Well, who
she's
are
in the back
you?
office, but
Are you Wendy? Because your name says Wendy. If you're Wendy, that's I said that you can't put that on there. You got to put what your name is so I know it's you. Okay, you're Saga Rican. Okay. Oh, it's two different ones. Okay. But this is not, you had Tiffany on there.
Yeah, that's my real name. That it came up through the Google.
Okay. All right.
Hi, Queen. How y'all doing?
Good.
how you
How are
doing?
you?
I'm pretty good. Pretty good.
How you pronounce it?
Say again.
How you pronounce that name?
It's me being a Sagittarius, Aries, and Cancer rising.
So it's Sajarican.
Saga Rican.
Yeah, and I just put love because it's all love, you know.
Let you go
You know.
first.
Okay. Have you been doing
What?
like
Hold
have you
on.
been doing magic? I'll just say magic just to keep the word short. But have you been doing like um what would look like magic to the outside world? Like, I don't know, candle work.
I've actually, yeah. Um,
Okay.
I have. Can you close? I
Okay.
have. Not necessarily like anything like crazy or nothing, but
Right.
I have.
Okay. Okay. That card jumped out to me earlier, and I put it back in, but it just kept being on my mind, so I had to start with that. Um, you said you're a Sag, Aries, Cancer,
Yes.
so you're controlled by fire a lot.
Right.
Um, you need to get in touch with that water, which is your Cancer, which I'm sure you have more water in your chart, but
Right.
um, do some water magic. Does that make sense? Like use water with program your water, do affirmations in the shower, um fertilize your water with the fruits and vegetables. Um keep going deeper into that magical realm. When I say magic, I feel awkward, so that's why I keep saying it like that. But go into that magical realm of creating your own reality. Um,
Okay.
I think you need to use. Do you have you been thinking about interacting with the moon more?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Do that. Do that. Especially during full moons. Um, get in tap with that energy of the feminine energy, which is water energy, obviously. Duh. Um, if you can, go to the water. If you can, go
Okay.
to the water and really try to make it as intentional as possible. Like I can like see you on the beach like with the skirt, like a flowy skirt and like the wind blowing and like, like communing with the water and, getting in touch with that part. Um it's going to allow for you to feel like you have more control when
I'm losing.
when you when you're in that moment where it'll make you feel like you have more control when you're in the moment where you have least control.
Right.
Makes
Well,
sense?
let me ask this
Yes.
to you. What's the fear of like losing your home, or what's the fear of being homeless? Like I don't understand why is that so big or something. What is that about?
Well, I just moved literally yesterday into an apartment, and my biggest thing is I have kids, and I just never want them to really experience anything that I've experienced. You know?
Were you staying with someone?
Yeah, I was my aunt.
That's so big in your energy for some reason. I mean, it's almost like a fear. It's almost paralyzing that you don't want to have to go through that or go through that anymore. So, let me just listen for a moment.
Yeah, because I didn't want to. Can I talk? Sorry.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. And another thing about that is, it's just me, and I didn't want to not necessarily have so much on me to where I can't do it. So it's like I really didn't put in myself in like overdrive because I want to make sure that I meet the rent, I make, the bills and stuff like
That's
that.
actually what I was getting ready to say. I just didn't want to cut you off, so now you just validated what I was going to ask you anyway, which is great. Um, but they also say they know when they understand that you've done what you needed to do to progress or to get to where you are. But now that you have done that, it's almost like this. Like on this one movie called Goodfellas, right? When he was in jail, like in the mob, it was against them to be selling the dope the way that he was selling. So when he went to jail, they allowed for him to sell the dope, right? But when he got out, they said you did what you had to do while you was in jail. Now we don't do that shit no more, right? So I
Right.
feel like where you were, you did certain things to help to get to your situation, but now it's like we don't need to deal with that anymore. Even if that's somebody love wise that we were dealing with, we don't have to deal with that any longer.
You don't know how that just made me feel like, you know, that peaceful, like feeling like, ooh, let's get that off of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's
Yeah.
giving me chills right now. So it's like, that's off of me. Just knowing that, that lightens up.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. You also have something going on either in the stomach area or like the abdomen, like uterus, something like that. Um, I don't know if you've recently had a baby or if you thought you were pregnant, but there's something. What is it? You are pregnant?
I don't know, but now ever since January the 6th, something's been happening. And the crazy thing is, I don't know if I'm supposed to be going to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, and I'm so confused. But I literally go like this every day, breathe in and out, because I feel like something is not, I'm not going to say wrong, but it's not me. You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so you pick up on that. That means I need to go handle that.
Yeah. I would say take a look at that and check on that. Um, Let me understand something. Are you upset with your mom? Is there a separation between your mom, or is your mom crossed?
Um, I don't have a mom that's crossed over, but my, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I don't have a mom that's crossed over, but I have been. Okay, I don't know if I put on your last a couple lives a long time ago, a couple days ago. It was my sister's birthday, and you know, my sister's been in and out, and I don't want to say that I'm mad at her, but I think things are getting a little bit better because she's listening to me now, I guess. And then if we want to talk about a mom that's crossed over, it's not my mom, but I call their dad's mom when I'm speaking to her in spirit
Mm,
sometimes. And I'm not mad at her or anything. I just, she probably is like, what's going on with you and my son type something. I don't know. But I'm not mad at her. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So as far as that energy goes,
understood. So that kind of makes sense too with that. And she's crossed over.
yeah. My
Okay.
their dad's mom, she's crossed over.
Yeah. Okay. That would make sense for me as well because it just feels like are you upset with me or something? I feel like there's a separation there. So the fact that she's crossed, I understand the separation. I understand exactly what you're saying, especially off of coming off of them talking about the relationship or whatever. You don't have to repeat or go back into that. Um, Let me understand. Is this 5 years or 10 years, or is this like did you repeat this twice
5 years, 10 years, what?
with the relationship?
Oh, my daughter is 11, so it's been that long, yes.
Was there two different stints into the relationship though?
Meaning,
Meaning like were we together and then we separated and we came back together again?
yes, a couple times, yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let Charming go. It just feels like we've tried this, we tried this, we tried this. You already know what it's gonna be because I feel like things change for about a month or so, and then we're back in the same thing or back to the same routine, and so it's just not gonna change because it doesn't have to. There's no consequences really to the actions or behavior, so it doesn't have to change. And so I send so much love to you from the mother figure as well as the two gentlemen. It almost feels like father and uncle or father and grandfather. There's
Yeah,
two males that I need to send love to you from as
my
well.
dad.
Um, and they make me feel like if I trace down the line, there's like some sort of Jamaican or Haitian heritage. Like there's something over the water.
Okay,
Yeah. Go
you
ahead,
know it's
Charming.
cool.
Yeah,
Um,
what happened?
Today I was in Xfinity and I seen a man that looked like my dad, and I was like, oh my god, this might be his our lineage or something. And so thank you for confirming that because it was like a Jamaican man or like a Haitian man because I really looked at him. I was like, oh maybe, but nah, maybe not. You know?
Yes. Yes. We didn't lost Charming. Wait a minute. There she goes. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Charming.
I'm mad. I
I
missed her
really.
story. I wanted to hear what she was about to say. Um, but yes.
And that relationship has been on my head, but my dad, he has told me, "Oh, it's over. Like, cut it out, shut it down." Even his mom, she's come to me in a dream and like, "Hey, it's a wrap. Cut it out. Like leave her son. Just leave it alone. Like, just leave it alone." And that's just how I feel too. Like, leave it alone.
Yeah, I got that as well. Cutting out a relationship. Um, I also got
It's scary,
some.
but
Yeah, yeah. And so that's related to what I was just about to say. I also got like approaching it with your head held high, approaching it with your shoulders pulled back, and you already know what you came here for. You know what you're meant to do. You know what's gonna happen, and there is nothing that can sway you. You stand strong in that decision, um, and like let me see.
that just took a lot of air out of my body. Yeah,
Well, that hopefully that's a good thing.
yeah. I almost just like went down on y'all real quick because it's like it just came out like heavy air.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
definitely understand it.
what I'm like really touching on is like I was saying in the beginning is using your power and using your magic to um get over those times that, like I said, when you feel like you don't have any control, including control over whatever the situation may be with this person. um I guess it's really weird for me to say magic because I don't know what that means for you, but essentially means happen with the higher part of yourself when you're feeling like it's too hard, when you're feeling like you don't have the strength to necessarily do it. Use the moon, use the stars, use the water, because fire is fire will burn everything down and it'll transform it, but water is where things sit and grow.
Okay.
Things come out of nothing. So sometimes we need to seek balance in ourselves in order to seek balance, to gain balance outside of ourselves. So um try to not do so much. Try to kind of retreat from that of doing and doing. You said you just moved, so now you can kind of, so maybe that's what the full moon was about as well. You can kind of
Mhm.
rest that cycle, you know.
Right.
Um don't don't try to move, don't continuously try to escape from um when you're in a new cycle, because you need to finish it. And I think we're just talking about the cycle we've been talking about. So it's gonna be hard. Don't escape the fact that you have to approach it. Also, like, pray about it. Like, talk to. I'm not sure if you're a follower of fully of what, Queen teaches, but ask Yehuda to give you strength, ask Mother Adina to
Right.
give you the grace that it requires to get this done. Um, that's really what it is, and definitely some coming to um coming to terms with what you have going on, and doing that so that you can kind of rest and move on. So however you got to nip it in the bud, do that so that you can have a clean slate and you can
Okay.
allow for the water to. I speak in a lot of metaphors, so I hope they're
Okay.
coming across to you because I speak in a lot of metaphors. But um, after you let the fire burn, use the water, put it out, allow for that water to be a place where
Okay.
you grow.
Okay. I have
Well,
one question.
okay, go ahead.
Um, my sister, I know I'm pressing, but just if y'all can send some prayers. I know it's not really a question, but prayers out for my sister. She's been in and out of this hospital thing. She's been found not responsive, like ongoing things, literally since I want to at birth, but it's gotten heavier since November. So I just want to ask y'all to send out some prayers and stuff like that for me, please.
Yeah, absolutely. In regards to her, let me ask you then. Is she not necessarily doing the things that she should do for herself or for her health is concerned or whatever this is? Because they tell me some of the things are kind of by her own hand, and I want to understand.
Mm, uh, no, because she's been 100% disabled for a very long time now. Like she's lost her sight, all things over the course of time.
So who's not? Then I gotta understand because who's not fully.
Just tell me it's the neglect word, because I'm telling you, the neglect word has been heavy.
Well, somebody is not doing what they should do for her health. She's not like if it's not her, then some like whoever hands these are, like they're it's like some of what she's going through is by the hands of if it's not herself, it's by the hands of someone else. Like it's not just this issue. It is or these issues. It is almost like it's being caused to some degree.
Right. Okay.
So if somebody is caring for her, then maybe they're not doing all that they should be doing.
Right. Okay. My son is 2. I went back home to California. My mom had a girl there caring for my sister, you know, and that's where you probably seen the frustration and the mad at my mom type thing too.
Mhm.
And so now this has become drastic, very, very like her health has declined like that quick. And she went from being okay to literally having now she has a trait in her throat, and she's getting fed through her stomach, and she's been seizing and seizing and seizing like every day, all day, every day, all day, and they can't pinpoint why all of this is happening, where it's coming from. And I've been telling my mom she needs to take a look. She needs to step back and pay attention to where and what she's been allowing. But she she's not she doesn't listen, and that's where I've been
It's a
very
lot
mad
of
at
the
my mom.
body being the body is also shutting itself down, Queen. Her body is shutting itself down, and I feel like she's dehydrated as well. Like there's,
Hmm.
like I feel like she needs water or something too. But it just feels like the body is shutting itself down. On top of, like, I mean, you use the word neglect, and I don't know if it's intentional or if it's just oversight. You understand what I'm saying? But there is
Hmm.
some things like it's just like the care could be better
Right,
if it could be better.
right. I agree. Okay.
So I send so many loving intentions to you, Queen. I sure appreciate you.
I really appreciate y'all. I do. Thank you.
Likewise.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Gratitude.
Absolutely.
Gratitude to you,
Gratitude.
Queen.
Gratitude. Charming, you tired, Queen? We done kept you on here, girl, for about 2 hours and
I know.
15 minutes. You've done well. See you later, Queen.
See,
You've done so well, man.
Oh, thank you. Gratitude. I mean, I'm not tired. It's only 6 here for me. I know it's later for you. But
Oh, yeah, that's right.
if you wanna, if you wanna get back on another time, I'm always with it. Whatever you wanna do.
Okay. Well, huh. I wonder if, mm, because I'm thinking like maybe we can bring like, click out for a minute and then come back. We can bring up, or just press pause for a second because I got to run in this store real quick. But bring up maybe TJ with you, or see if
Ooh,
Divine want to come up and we all kind of do some stuff.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
If they want to, I'll be here. We can get that set up.
Okay. I can leave you in here to read somebody while I run in the store too. That's fine with me.
Okay.
Okay. Go on and find you someone.
Okay. Okay.
What if I fart trying to get out the car?
You gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes that's the way it is. Okay, y'all gonna have to wait 1 second because I gotta take a bathroom break. So talks amongst yourselves, and I will be back.
Oh shit. What the fuck? Wait a minute. Oh shit. There it is. Okay. I don't know what happened.
My phone froze, and then I had to take myself out, and I had to wait for you.
Oh shit. Wait a minute. Mine ain't working right. Hold on.
Okay, let me turn this off. I'll get distracted.
Okay. Say something now. Let me see.
Can you hear me?
Why you still sound like a mouse? What the hell is happening?
What about now?
He sound like a mouse. What is happening? Let me click all the way out. Hold on.
Do I sound like a mouse to y'all? Or I sound regular? Oh, okay, I sound regular.
Okay.
Do I sound regular?
Okay, you back
Okay.
to the regular voice. It was like a little mouse voice. That's so funny.
Oh,
Okay,
that's weird.
I
Okay.
know, right? But it's cool. Go ahead, Queen.
Okay. Let me see.
I need to this hot picking.
Okay. Deja. Um. Oh, Cosmic TJ said drop the link.
Oh, okay. Let me do that.
Last day of retrograde. Yep.
There you go, TJ.
Queen, I'm learning how to do Reiki.
Yes.
In like I'm gonna give myself like 6 months. I'll be able to offer Reiki to our family.
Okay, and period. Wait, don't be sounding like that smiling at me. Fuck around and get some pussy. You better go play somewhere else. The playground open up, baby. You was smiling hard, child. Them little dimples. Oh, girl. You better go ahead. Oh, let me see. There's TJ. Child, I was looking at the dick. I didn't forget he was supposed to be getting on here.
Had him in the back waiting.
Period. What's going on,
Greetings.
TJ?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Over here looking at the penises.
I heard. I
Mm.
was just completing a session when y'all had got on live. I was in the middle of a session, and then I had did some work tonight because Spirit told me to do some work.
And now you here, you made it.
Yep. Let's do this work.
Let's do this work. Let's get her done. Shit, I need
You
to
want to
sit
pick?
for a second.
You want to pick TJ, or you want to
I'm
wait?
gonna let you pick. This is your show. I'm gonna let you pick.
Okay. Well, where
You're doing
what is there?
amazing, by the way.
Oh, gratitude. It's there's a lot of pressure coming up here. So gratitude.
Yeah.
I'll be watching you like, oh, he just does it so good. How does he do this?
You're just a little nervous. It's okay. You got it.
Right.
Can I pick
Okay.
somebody
So
and then
yes, of course you can.
let's pick Aloncita, Alacita Jones. Click the link, Alacita.
Found it.
Make sure you put your name in there because I don't know who's who. Put your name in there that's on the chat, please. I'm sure I'm not saying this right. Alancita, Alacita. Click that link, Mama. I'm about to have my hand up too. I need to read it.
Deja 19. When it's my turn to call on somebody, I will call on you next because I did say your name before we got interrupted. So be a little patient and I will do my best to make sure you get yours.
Let me see. Waiting on you to click the link, Mama, so we can get you done. We on the chat. Who is we? Do I need to drop it again, maybe? Alacita. If I'm not saying your name right, please, I apologize. Alacita. I don't know. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay, there's the link. You say you're trying. All right. I went and got me some snacky poos. TJ, what you eating?
I was eating some pizza not too long ago.
Oh my gosh, I almost got some. Maybe that's a sign that I need to go out and go get it.
I usually do light cheese with some spinach and some mushrooms. I may add some other things if I feel like paying for it.
Yes, that sounds good. Okay, well let's pick somebody else. Go ahead and pick yours, Charmin.
We can have Deja 19 come up. So Deja, if you're ready,
That
girl, click on the link.
I had yogurt for
Day
breakfast.
yogurt.
Yeah, Bridget said she's eating yogurt. I said I had some for breakfast this morning, and two boiled eggs or three boiled eggs.
Ooh, that sounds good. Deja
Deja 19.
19. Yeah.
Click the link, Queen. Wait a cotton picking minute.
she was up in the chat. Now I can't see her. She was up
Wait a
there
minute.
earlier. I
Let's
told her.
see. She may be on here. There she is. I
Oh,
got
okay.
her.
Yay.
Greetings, Asia.
Greetings. Oh, I'm so happy. I feel like I've been waiting forever. Greetings, gratitude. I'm so excited to
Yes,
talk
of
to y'all.
course. I know. I seen your comment where you were like, "You seem like a normal person." I was like, Thanks, gratitude."
Look, my baby, she right here. Say hi.
Oh my goodness. Hey, darling. I'm the only one she can see. So, hey,
Oh, okay.
girl.
Hi,
Hey.
Pumpkin.
Oh.
She's so
Thank you. Gratitude. Mwah.
cute.
All right, I'll let y'all go. Go ahead, TJ or Charmin. Let y'all go.
Okay. I got the Queen of Cups for you too. Whoa. Okay, hold on. Okay, have you just been kind of just like going with the flow? You're just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna just keep going. I'm just gonna go. Does
Right.
that sound
I'm
like
yeah, me being on this new spiritual journey, definitely.
right? Right. So you're just kind of like going with your feelings and
Yep.
like okay, okay.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, what are you trying to do? Where are you trying to go? Are you a stay-at-home mom? Are you trying to find something within being a stay-at-home mom?
So I work right now. I got a job, but
Okay, okay,
I'm about to I'm to a point where I'm about to get hired on in my job, and I know that it's the type of job where I can be at home and teach my daughter, because I know that with everything that's going on now, that she'll never go to public schooling, of course. So that's been on my mind heavy. It's just, I know that's just part of the plan. That's going to be part of this journey, is being at home with my daughter, teaching her for sure.
okay, definitely. Um, are you in are you in a non-official relationship?
Well, I'm in an official relationship with her dad. We've been in a relationship for um 6
Okay,
years.
okay. So maybe there's something else there. Hmm. Let me listen.
Okay.
So, do you feel like you're gonna actually be happy in this job? Like, even though you are gonna be at home, do you feel like in the end you're gonna be fulfilled from that?
I do feel like that. I do feel
Yeah.
like I found, so the job that I had before this one, it was at a nice company, and I was making good money, but they had mandated the vaccine, and I just wasn't feeling that. So, and it's crazy because I would have been there a year February 1st, but I just it didn't make me feel right that I would have to, get vaccinated working for somebody that I had to do that for. So when I actually quit that job, like, I just told myself I didn't want to think about the money. I just wanted something, my own space, and just knowing what I did when I go to work, and I literally got that. I have my own office. I know exactly what I'm doing when I come to work. I can come in when I want to come in. I leave when I want to leave. Like, I get all the overtime I want. Their understanding is, right now, it seems perfect for me. So I definitely see a future
Okay.
here.
So, what is it that you're having? Okay. What is it that you're having problems letting go of? Because it seems like maybe there's something like that you're holding on to that you feel like is going to slow you down.
I would just say trauma, like
Right.
stuff that I know triggers me, especially when it comes to my parents, and that's the most that I think about. But I know that that eventually I know that part of the journey is forgiveness. So
Right.
I just hadn't got to that point yet. Every time I think I do, something happens where I'm triggered again, and I notice that I'm still here, still
So
just
that's
traumatized from stuff.
yeah. So that's what I'm. Yeah, trauma is something that just do not let go. Um, yeah. So in order to, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Um, okay. It kind of cut out, so I wasn't sure. Um, you need to let go of that trauma, and you need to um let me see.
I want to chime in really
Okay,
quickly.
so go for it, please.
Gratitude. Attached to the trauma, what I'm really picking up on is that it's more connected to your mother.
Yes.
It's like you're trying your best to not become your mother, but I keep hearing you're not your mother. So
Oh,
stop holding yourself to a certain standard to where you feel like you are acting in certain ways, to where your children may feel like you may be acting like your mama because you're not. No longer
okay.
worry about if you are a good mother because you are. You're doing everything that you can to be better inside of self. You're doing everything that you can
Gratitude.
to stand firm inside of your power to be that queen to where your
Yes.
daughter
Period.
sees and mimic all of that. I keep
Period.
hearing you're waiting on doing something, but it feels like you're waiting on starting this new business adventure because although you have this job is not your final destination.
Period. And I am.
And attached to the relationship, where is the unfulfillment inside of that?
But
Understood.
I don't want to say it's any
Can I chime
unfulfillment.
in with that then?
Yes.
Deja, can I chime in then?
Yes, Queen.
Okay. Because I'm so glad TJ brought it up because I was over here like twiddling my goddamn thumbs. Um, because because I feel like at some point he was almost a saving grace or something. It feels like you got with him at a time where you felt like you needed him, and then things kind of progressed and have changed. But we're still acting as if we're still in the beginning of this, where everything was good, but because we don't really want to rock the boat, or we don't want to kind of say that everything is not good. But as long as we're not saying it, and then when we do say it, it feels very passive aggressive, or like we're not really like, I mean, we could. I mean, we probably could communicate a little bit better, but no, no, no. We need to talk about what's actually happening because I feel like he came into your life at a time where you felt like you needed him. Go ahead, y'all. Dennis.
Hmm. Attached to that, it kind of feels like you both have a hard time fully expressing yourselves the way that you need to.
Yes, yes, y'all are right. So he did come into my life like at a point where I didn't even think I needed him. I feel like I knew what I wanted and he just came about. Like it's crazy. Like it's just crazy and I love him literally like with everything. So it is stuff that I feel like we need to talk about more and maybe we tiptoe around the house type stuff if you ask me instead of just literally talking some things out. But I can't say I feel like we're getting better with communication for sure, and especially with him understanding this journey that I'm on and trying to get to know myself and just trying to be a better girlfriend, a better mother in any way possible, all aspects of life. That stuff will get better. I just know it
Understood,
will.
understood. But I also feel like y'all need to spend more time with each other, like going out on dates with each other, because I don't feel like y'all spend that quality time with each other
Yes,
to
it's been a
blossom
while.
inside of the connection the way that you need to.
Yes, it's been
Y'all
a
have to
while.
spend that time with each other.
Understood, and
I feel like there's
I'm
a
trying
lot
to
of
step up.
passion there, though. When the passion kicks in, I do feel like it's a lot of passion there. You know what I mean? And one of y'all either
Absolutely.
want a son. I don't know what the little boy is about wanting a son, or I don't know what that is, but I keep hearing that. And then also, like, in order for you to communicate and be what you need to be. You both have to take it off the table about afraid of the other person, like maybe walking away or leaving. Like if we could just take that off of the table, we can communicate on an open level.
Understood. Understood. I believe that's more for me, and it's crazy that as soon as right before you said my name, Charmy T, I said we seen her smoking. I'm like, dang, she just said my name. I'm about to go up there. I'm like, I'm happy as heck. Then I said, fuck. She said TJ. I said she about to let TJ up. I said, dang, she forgot. And then he had went in the bathroom, and as soon as you had came back and said that, so literally, if I would have came up right then, he would have been right here, and y'all would have been able to see him. So, but it's definitely love there, and I love him so much. Like I don't see myself with nobody else, and yeah, I know it's work that needs
Understood.
to
I
be
feel like
done.
I was just gonna throw in real quick. I feel like I definitely agree with TJ about the going out on outings and stuff. I definitely seen or kind of heard do more things, do more fun things like go golfing, go do little little go laser tagging and bowling and stuff that will bring out that like where you don't necessarily have to be on edge because y'all not doing nothing but doing mini golf, um,
Right.
and then maybe definitely something with like the starting of the business. Like, do you guys want to maybe get into something together? Like,
We
if you
hadn't
guys
talked about
could,
it. Yeah, if we could definitely. We hadn't talked about it yet. I just literally, so this girl who I get this vajacial product from, she's about to start wholesaling her product, and I love the product. And I just actually spoke with her yesterday just about like her being one of my vendors and me getting product from her, and it's a natural product. And just middleman in that, I have been thinking about that since we talked about it. But I definitely know that I need a second income before the end of this year. So it's been on my mind, but like I just don't know where to start.
yeah, definitely, obviously get into that. I always go. I don't know where to start. Start with the pen to the paper. Ooh, she is in this conversation too. Start with the pen and paper. Like you already have, resources at the tip of your fingers. So start with that. Start with, having that a potential vendor and grow from there. So, um,
Gratitude.
yeah, don't hold on to too much that has happened in the past. Just keep moving forward and keep work. You guys are obviously working. You said you guys are getting better communication and stuff. So obviously, just keep that up. Just keep doing that. And get to know each other again.
Right. Yes, again. Right.
Any last
Gratitude.
words, TJ?
Yes. And it feels like to me that you both have an issue fully being vulnerable with each other to a certain degree.
Yeah.
And I want to acknowledge real estate wholesaling as well, but I feel like y'all can do that together. It's
That's
really
crazy because
giving me
I'm looking to
power
get us a
couple
house.
energy.
Period. Gratitude, TJ.
Of
Period.
course.
Yes. Gratitude. Gratitude, y'all. Thank y'all so much.
Of course,
You're welcome.
absolutely.
Of
Gratitude to you
course.
for being receptive of the message.
Absolutely. Gratitude.
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 All right, Queen. Well, we appreciate you. We will. I guess we gonna talk again. Gratitude. All right. And period. Child, you didn't have me driving until I done found this pizza place.
Who you getting? What type of pizza you getting?
Domino's.
And that's what I got too.
Y'all give me some of this Domino's.
You put me on
Whew.
they
The spinach and
spinach.
feta.
Ooh.
All right, who next?
That is, you could pick.
Let's see. I'm looking at the comments.
Child, if Junkie was a person.
A smooth jazz DJ.
But
Jenny Pooh.
She's been in there.
Jenny Pooh. I select Jenny Pooh. Going to your
Jenny
comments
Poo.
for some reason. Yes.
All right, Jenny, if you can find the link, some of the people got to go from the back because it's tying up my people and they can't get in here.
Somebody said I can be a smooth jazz DJ or read bedtime stories. Come through.
That could be an extra side income for you. That is no. On TikTok, one time I did see a lady say how she was getting paid to read stories. So just saying.
Let me use this voice. It was given to me for a reason.
Right.
Period.
Right. Oh, they're saying to bring a man up next time because no males have been up.
We've been
They're
trying to get
requesting
some
that.
up.
Yeah.
I tried. So what males do we have? Where's the males at? Because we don't know who's male and who isn't either. That's why I was trying to bring up some males too.
Ambitious Artistry Studios has been in here. He is a male.
Who
He
is it?
says Ambitious Artistry Studios.
Oh, that's a male. Click on the link.
Uh-huh.
Put your name that you got right here. Put it in there so we'll know it's you. Listen, I need to clear out this backstage because here go Jenny Pooh.
Hey,
Greetings.
Greetings.
greetings. Hello, everybody.
Greetings. I'm gonna let y'all get y'all read on.
Mm. I keep hearing you keep holding yourself back out of fear. Fear of the unknown, and you feel like you're not good enough for what you're trying to work inside of.
Hmm.
Mm. And I keep hearing you worry so much about if your manifestations are coming to you, but I also feel like you don't fully believe in the manifestations that you desire.
Hmm.
It's like you're it's like you're kind of putting in the work to bring the manifestations to you, but you don't fully believe that it will happen. If you don't fully believe in it happening, how could you expect the spirit to deliver it to you?
True.
Yeah.
Mm. And I keep hearing, don't overwork yourself. You're working too much. You're putting too much on your plate. You're putting too much pressure on yourself. Mm. You have to spend some time with yourself. You have to honor yourself. And you have to, I really feel like you need to go out and spend the night with yourself. That can be you going out to the club, you going to a bar, or even going to the movies, but just doing something with yourself that you would love to do, something that would help feed your soul in a way. I keep seeing you going to like a sip and paint. Are you the one that's very artsy?
Um, not not really. Kind of, sort of. My partner is more artsy than me.
Okay, understood. If we're being honest, I feel like there is some uncertainty that you have inside of this connection because you feel like he's going to treat you the way that others treated you in your past. It's almost as though as if you don't give yourself permission to be loved thoroughly. It's like you're holding yourself back inside of this connection to fully allow the connection to blossom the way that it needs to. And I keep hearing, don't worry, he loves you. And I can feel it. But you
She
also have to give
does.
yourself permission. My apologies. But you also have to give yourself permission to be loved.
Hmm.
It also feels like she does a lot of things to show you that she loves you, but you doubt it. Understood. I'm gonna let go ahead, Charming go ahead and see what she pick up on really quickly.
Um, yeah, very similar. I'm getting like a lot of like anxiety, the feeling of uncertainty, the need to kind of leave, but we maybe don't know why. May feel that. Um, feeling maybe at the end it's not going to be what you hoped it would be, and it wouldn't be what you imagined. But you are running away from the main issue that needs to be addressed. And is that issue the uncertainty, like you not being sure? Like, is the issue the anxiety of, because depending on your childhood, you when we go through moments of anxiety and uncertainty, it makes us basically fabricate. um Hold on. It basically makes us fabricate the future. Like, we start to fill in gaps when we have gaps in our mind. So are you feeling like there's some instability, there's some uncertainty? Is there a reason? Is it because you're putting that on yourself? um
No, I don't feel uncertainty on my relationship. It's more like basically on my future.
right,
But
right, right.
right,
Okay.
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Just the future in general. So, but does your relationship kind of insert in when it comes to your future? Like, maybe that's
Yes,
not
of
the
course.
center, right? Okay, so that's where that's coming from. So, are you addressing that uncertainty? Are you trying to, like, you know a- attack it from one angle or the other, or are you kind of just like, or is the thought of
Yeah.
addressing it kind of like, oh no, I'm scared?
No, no, definitely. Whatever I notice that needs to be addressed, I try to address. But sometimes I kind of don't know what I need to address within myself
Hmm.
or even the relationship, if that makes sense.
Hmm. Yeah. It's weird, but is there something haunting you? Like, not like a ghost, but like the thought of something is haunting you, or maybe you have a memory that keeps popping up and it's haunting you, and you're just like, oh my god, go away.
Yeah,
Does that
I,
make
I
sense?
I'm well. Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. I think you might need to do some shadow work and you need to go and look deep into those like crevices because
Hmm.
you sound like you got it figured out, but you also don't really have it figured
I'm
out.
so glad you
And
said
the fact
that.
that
Only thing I want to add, if I can, Charmin, if I could just chime in real quick and I
uh,
could say something.
yes, of
The
course.
one thing that I pick up on is like I keep feeling like I need to say to you, Jenny Pooh, that like you're not always right. Allow somebody else or your spouse to be right sometimes as well. I kind of feel like the communication is off solely because sometimes your ears are plugged up because it feels like when you feel like you know something or if you feel like you may be right in a situation, you don't hear anything else. So the communication can be very difficult.
True.
That's all I
That makes
wanted to
sense.
add.
Yeah, that definitely goes along with the kind of running away from the true matter at hand. Um, and now it actually makes more sense. The lack of the I won't say lack of communication because a lot of people communicate. A lot of people be doing a lot of talking and not a lot of saying anything. So not the lack of communication, but um, the confusion of how you communicate and um is causing it. So when that happens, you didn't communicate properly, shit blows up. Now you over there, and you're like, well, that is something that needs to be. That is part of the shadow work that needs to be fixed. Why do you communicate in this way? What is it that's making
Hmm.
it so hard for you to, get what you need to say across? Um, you need to. How do I? Hold on. Like you don't have it
Mhm.
all figured out. Like basically how I mentioned earlier. Did you say something, Thetis?
Yes, if I could chime in really quickly. Attached
Please,
to
of course you
what you're
can.
saying, gratitude. Attached to what you're saying, it also feels like when something doesn't go your way, you shut down immediately.
True.
It's like you always want to be right all the time. But even attached to the uncertainty that was mentioned earlier, it also feels like you don't give yourself permission to look inside of different things. You have to be
Hmm.
willing to explore different things to get that different perspective the way that you need to.
Mm. You muted, TJ.
Okay, gratitude. Go ahead, Charmin. That's all I got for now.
All right, thank you.
Of course.
So where's is there like a financial instability? Like, is that kind of something you're experiencing right now? Like, to where you kind of feel like you have to be um, frugal, I'll say.
No, I just want to make sure that we are stable, like what we like basically have our own place, things of that nature. Like I just want to make sure, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
I want to I want to make sure that in the future I will be okay, but I kind of cannot because I cannot see it, but I'm trying, if that makes any sense.
Are you doing anything right now to make sure that you are okay? Like, do you feel as if the
Of
things you're
course.
doing right now, so do you feel like they matter? Like, do you feel like you're doing enough, or do you just, does this, hold on. Okay, never mind. Um, Status, this is not the reading where you told her she doesn't believe in her manifestations, right? Because I
It
keep hearing
is.
that. So now I'm trying to figure. Okay, it is. Okay.
Yes.
um so because you're here asking if you're going in the right direction, that is already saying you don't believe in in the work you're doing, because you said yes, of course you're doing the work. So the problem, or not the problem, but the question is not whether or not you're going to be okay. The question is are you gonna, do you believe you're going to be okay? Are you going to make sure you're okay? Are you going to um be honest with yourself when you're not okay, or with other people when you're not okay, so I think the question is how can you make yourself believe in yourself, and believe in the work you're doing, and believe getting to confirm, because you believe in alignment to a certain degree, right? At all.
Right. Yes, I do.
Right. Okay, so do you know when you're in alignment? Do you know when you're in alignment? Like, do you have straight up signs where you're like, baby, yes, I know I'm in alignment, let's go?
No, not really.
Or is it
I
more
haven't gone to that
okay,
level.
so that makes sense why you may feel uncertain for your future, because you may not be even paying attention to those things. um Everybody can tell when they're in alignment differently, but you have to
I feel
believe,
like I
you have to
was.
see it. You were
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah,
The case
but then with the
anymore.
whole situation with the world and all the uncertainties, like I feel like I lost my judge and I'm trying to figure it out, but everything is like stepping in hot coal, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pass through the fire or if I'm gonna get burned, you know? So I'm just trying to just figure it out, I guess.
Yeah.
It feels
So
like
just
to
under the
me
pressure
that
of,
you're too much in your head.
Yeah.
You have to
Right.
get out your head and work on being in the present moment.
mhm,
You're so far in the future to where you don't give yourself permission to look inside of what's right in front of your
mhm,
face.
Trying too hard to make it happen.
mhm.
Hmm.
Right.
You'll never
Well,
really be able to. Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, well, we appreciate it. I hope she was able to get some from the session.
Mm.
Yeah, I sure did.
Yeah. They say you got this. I feel like you got this.
Mhm.
I really feel like you got this, Jenny, but you got to let some of the weight be balanced. Like you're wanting to carry everything and just make things happen instead of allowing some of it to just naturally and organically happen. Like I feel like that's kind of where the struggle is in not allowing it to happen.
Right.
But we definitely appreciate you, Jenny.
I appreciate y'all. Queen, thank you for always sharing your gifts with us, regardless of what you're going through. I really appreciate you, Queen. And yeah,
Absolutely.
and you too, TJ and Charmin, thank you.
Of
All
course,
right,
gratitude
Queen.
to you.
Appreciate it.
Gratitude.
All
Gratitude.
right. All right, we got a gentleman. We're going to bring a gentleman up. There you go. Greetings. How are you?
How you doing?
Good. All right, we got us a gentleman, y'all. Let's jump to it.
I'm having a hard time hearing you guys. I'm not sure if it's me, but I'm having a hard time hearing you.
You sound fine to me, but
Do
sometimes when you get on the StreamYard, it makes your phone or your sound low.
yeah. Okay, okay. As long as you guys can hear me. Okay.
Who's going first?
Do you guys need my name or
No, I got ambition artistry and your
that's my
energy.
that's my company name, but yeah, my name is Eric. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're Eric Cook, right?
How you know?
That's why you put it in the chat. I was wondering who it was.
I was tearing that chat up. You hear me? But thank you guys.
So
Thanks so
let
much.
me just go ahead and start because the first thing that I hear is if you're going to beat down love's door, at least let it in.
You said do it again?
If you're going to beat down love's door, at least let it in.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's almost like you have some sort of fear. I don't know if that's a fear of commitment, but whatever this is, you have some sort of relationship fear.
Yes, I've struggled with it like since 17, 18. I've never really been in a committed relationship. Um I would date, well, I'm gay, I date men, but I date and I say about 2, 3 weeks and then I just cut it off. I do have a fear of commitment and it's been like that for a very long time. And I feel like where it stems from is
It's family.
yes, my father issues, my issues I have with my dad, it comes straight from that. I don't trust men at all.
Nope, 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 nope. They tell me it comes from family, um, and the things that you've seen, the things that you've experienced, as well as your own environment of your love situations. Now they tell me you have a very strange love language. Now that's very funny to me. I don't know why it's strange, but they say you have a strange love language.
Yeah, I'm different. I'm a Gemini, so
Is that like roasting or giving somebody you like a real hard time or something? What is that?
yes, yes, if I'm into a person, I do usually give them a hard time.
Yeah. Okay.
That's funny.
Who is the person that like either you wanted to have the conversation with or you had the conversation with? Because what I keep hearing is like, but if I was loved or if you loved me, then why didn't you say it or I should have heard it more? I don't know if this you talking about when you're growing up. Like, yes, I know you love me, but why didn't I hear it more? Or why don't I know it more? What's this conversation?
My father.
Okay.
Yeah. So a little backstory. My mom raised me and my brother. And I don't know. I've always tried to reach out to my dad, like, hey, I just wanted him to just be like, hey, how's your day going? Like how my mom, would do. It seemed like he was never interested in nothing I was doing in school. I always just tried to get his attention. I would just do all kind of stuff just to try to get his attention. And it was just kind of like blah. So when I got older, I stopped caring, at least I thought I did. But yeah, I never really got over it. It was always, I found myself kind of going in a circle with that whole situation with my dad. And I know I'm not completely healed from it. And that's why I feel like I can't really commit with someone just because of just that baggage. I have a lot of baggage that I haven't cleared up.
So let me just break it down and then I'm going to let TJ and Charming go. So
Okay.
this is the way I see it. This is the way it feels for me. It
Okay.
feels like dad knew you were gay from the time you were 10 years old. You
Mm,
understand me?
mm.
And it's almost like he did not know how to properly love or father his gay child. You understand me? It's almost like I didn't rub off on you, or I like. It's almost like he think gay gonna rub off on him or something. It's very, very strange, and so it's almost
That
like
makes
even though
sense.
you said you stopped caring or you didn't care, it's not even that you stop caring, that 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 emotion turned into anger and distrust
Mm-hmm.
because even when you're dealing with someone, it's like very quickly you can be set off or triggered. And it's like, well, whoa,
Easily.
what happened? Well, you know what? I'm done with it anyway. Doesn't matter. I knew you was gonna do this, but you've already set up the scenario.
You hit it right on the money.
Go ahead, one of you guys. I'm gonna go back out for a moment. I gotta go check my pizza.
Attached to that, it feels like you mm, you turn yourself off too quickly to the partners that show themselves up to you.
Mm, I understand that.
And I keep hearing they're not your father. Stop putting them to those standards. Stop holding them to those standards.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a guy that's in your friend group that you're interested in?
No, not at all. I mean, there was someone that I was interested in a couple of years ago. It started out as a friendship, and it's funny enough, we kind of I fell for him, and it just did not end well. And
Are you
we're
into
not
white
speaking.
guys?
I'm sorry.
Are you into white guys?
Am I into white guys? You know what's so funny? I really don't have a race. I'm into Latin guys, but I date anybody. I'll date anyone. It's not.
Okay, 'cause I keep seeing it, but they don't look black to me. They look like they're either white, Italian. I can even understand Hispanic. So they don't look black to me. So that's why I asked, are you into white guys?
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead, Teddy.
TJ.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm listening.
Okay.
I really feel like there's a lot of suitors that make themselves known to you, but it's like you're so quickly to shut them off. You're so quickly to turn them down.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. And it's also as if you have high expectations of what they should be like. Like if they don't show up to you a certain way, or if they don't have certain things in motion within their own lifespan, that they're not meant to be in your circle.
Yeah. You right. You hit it right on the money.
But at the
You
same
hit it right
time,
on the money.
sometimes the spirit brings people together so that we can grow together the way that we need to. So
Mm.
release a bit
Mm-hmm.
of these expectations so you can stop missing out on your blessings
Mm.
because you keep
Okay.
asking for them.
Mm.
And I keep hearing give yourself permission to be loved.
Mm. Mm.
Although you look for it, although you keep knocking on the door, you don't fully give yourself permission to do so. Not everyone
You're
is going
right.
to hurt you. Not everyone is going to treat you badly. But because you already have those fears in the back of your head, you're already, like Queen mentioned, you're creating these scenarios for these bad things to happen. When you're creating
Mm.
those scenarios, you're allowing them to manifest within your reality.
You're right. You're right.
Go ahead, Charmin.
All right. So, in addition, I'm feeling like you don't need to keep trying. You need to just do it. Are you a trier? Are you like, oh, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying. Nothing's working kind of guy?
I'm sorry. Say it again.
I said, are you the kind of person who is always exclaiming that they're trying, more than they exclaim that they're doing?
No, I'm doing. I do.
You're a doer? Okay, so what is it? I
I
feel like
feel
with your
like you're right
business,
though, Charming.
uh-huh,
I feel like you're correct though. When she's saying trying, like I don't even think we're talking about business wise. I believe
right.
when she's saying you're trying like, well, I gave it a try. I gave it an opportunity, but you didn't because you ended that shit in
Oh,
3 weeks.
okay. Okay, I get what you're saying. You're speaking in like relationship wise.
Yeah, basically,
Oh yeah, yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. I get what you're saying. No, I get what you're saying. I understand the clarity. Totally.
okay. So, I'll be honest. I I don't know if this spread is specifically for a relationship. It doesn't give me
Hmm.
relationship vibes. It kind of gives me like holistic vibes where it's like a little bit of everything, but it is, don't try. Okay, say you're a doer, but I feel like you are a trier in terms of after it goes, kind of bad once, like she said, you kind of just let it bounce and you're just like, it is what it is. Like you tend to feel like, well, if it wasn't meant to be this time, it ain't meant to be at all, you know? But
I get what you're saying.
there's nothing wrong with trying multiple times. There's nothing wrong with saying like, like, hey, I took a little break, but I'm back again and I've kind of thought it through and I've let it settle in my body, and now I'm kind of understanding a little bit better. So the process that you have, maybe in terms of the relationships or in terms of trying and giving up, that's not working. You need to try harder without trying. So you're not trying, you're doing, but do harder. Do it.
Okay.
You already know what you got to do. Don't like let it sit to the side and you're like, do I have to do this? Let me
Okay.
got to look for a sign. It's like the sign is that it's here in your mind. You know what you got to do. The sign is that it's here. So
Hmm.
try harder, but also stop trying. Um, be in the I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And don't always think that a failure is spirit sign of saying, well, it's not meant to be. Like sometimes a failure is spirit sign of saying, you gotta show me a little bit more. You gotta put a little bit more effort into this if you want it, or if you feel this is for you, or if you want to align yourself with this, even if this person or thing is not for you. If you want to align yourself with the right one, you still have to put the energy towards that first step. You can't skip to step 10, but you ain't even took the first step. Like it takes
Mhm.
that upward movement to get to the final destination. So if you gotta fuck up and try and try and try for the first one, you gotta do that. But you can't assume that every time it doesn't work, then it's a done deal, because it's not always a done deal on your end.
What I keep hearing is when Queen mentioned to me once, Rome was not built in a day.
Hmm.
Right. Mhm.
So you also have to give yourself time and permission to just figure everything out, because everything doesn't have to
Mhm.
happen overnight.
So you're so funny. You just sound like my mom. But I do move fast, right? So when I say that, I like things quick, right? I move
Hmm.
quick. I like things quick, and so that you guys are making total sense. I mean, yes, yes, y'all making
The
sense.
only thing you haven't done quickly yet is forgive your father.
Mm.
Mm.
I was
That
just
is
gonna
a
say
big
that.
hindrance right now.
And I
In
don't
the
even know where to even start with that. To be
in the
honest
way
with you.
that it was shown to me, it was like, yeah, you're moving so quickly, but yet you're missing out on the healing that needs to happen inside of that.
And I
Mhm.
feel it. I feel it. I do. I
And
do.
attached to your business, I feel like with your business, there's a different avenue or a different project that you need to look inside of with that.
Okay.
My last thing that I'm going to say is whatever is triggered inside of you when it comes to your sexuality, because I feel like you're an openly gay man. However, it feels like sometimes you feel like people are looking at you, or
Mm,
like you have to make excuses for, like, this is just my friend. Like, it
mm,
really doesn't matter because you're triggered. That's what's happening, feels like for me. Like
mm,
you get very triggered, and that's because you're still thinking that you're being judged.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes you're judging yourself. Therefore, when you're not doing that or you're not being judged, oh, I almost said queen. Queen, um, You are judging those that you are interacting with. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes.
In a sense, you become your father.
Mm.
You're running so fast from your father, you're running smack dab into him.
Mm.
Gotta
Yeah.
let some people breathe. Let them make a mistake. Let them have no judgment. And allow yourself that same thing as well.
Thank you.
I keep
Thank you.
feeling like I need to tell you like a grandmother loves you or some shit. Like I feel like a grandmother loves you. Like I feel like I need to say that to you for some reason.
No, thank you guys. You guys just hit it right on the mark. All of you guys. It was amazing. I have one question, if I may ask. Um, my brother passed a couple of years ago, and it's been hard. It just happened all of a sudden. It hit us by storm. Um, what do you see around him, Queen, or anyone can ask? TJ, Charm. Um, it's been difficult within these last 4 years. It's always been me, my mom, and my brother, right? And then when he left us, it just kind of rocked our world. But if there's anything around, that situation that I would need to know or a message, um, yeah.
Well, two things, and then I would like for TJ to jump in.
Okay.
First, where's the D name that either surrounds you or is around him or was around him? Where's that D name at?
I'm sorry. Where's the what?
The D name like Dennis, David, Denise. Where's the D name?
Denise is my mom. It's her middle name.
Okay. And then was he on like psychotropic pills or like what's the medicine?
Well, his wife was on pills at one time, so they went through that. But he was on another drug that we found out. Um, I don't know if it was crack or I'm not sure the exact drug, but I didn't know him
Okay.
to
I
be
feel
on
like he
pills.
ingested something,
It
but
was
I
hair.
feel like
Yeah, it was heroin, I believe.
okay, because I also feel like there was something though he was going through mentally as well.
Mm,
That's why I couldn't figure out if he was on medicine for that. Like, because
mm-mm,
there's something mentally that he was also going through, and maybe that's why he couldn't get himself back to the standing order of what y'all felt like he should have been. Because I almost feel like he felt like he should have been like a football star or something. Like I
yeah,
feel like you
yeah,
understand?
yeah, yeah. He
Okay,
was. He was supposed to. Yeah. Thank you.
Betty, TJ.
And I will say that he's always with you, but I also want to
Mm,
acknowledge the fact where you're looking for brotherly love. And it's
yeah.
almost as if he's trying to give that to you by manifesting that upon the physical for you.
Mm,
But it also feels
Ooh.
to me like inside of that, with some of these relationships that come to you, he manifests his energy inside of that to like give
mm,
you and provide you with that brotherly love that you're looking for.
yeah.
How about that's the? How about this too, TJ? That's so good. Let me ask you this, Eric.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all got the same father?
Yes, ma'am.
Cause I feel like
Mm.
brother carried a lot of pressure to be the perfect one.
Which one?
Like I feel like he carried a lot of pressure, like to be perfect or to, be right, to be correct. And I feel like that led some of that led him down this path.
Yeah.
Mm.
He was pressured to be. Yeah. Yeah. He was.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I love that. TJ, y'all, man, y'all on the money tonight, man.
Thank you
Y'all
so
better book
much.
y'all a reading, man.
Thank you so
Gratitude,
much.
Eric.
Thank you. Thank you.
Gratitude,
Gratitude.
gratitude.
Gratitude. Yeah. Send me over. Can I cash app you guys? I mean, can I just send me? How can I get your information? Your cash app.
We can put it up. Are you just donating for what you experienced tonight?
Yeah. 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 I can
Yeah.
definitely do
We'll
that.
put it up and we'll make sure we split it.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so
Rightfully.
much. Thank you so much. Thanks,
Gratitude.
Charm. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Queen. Thanks, you
Will
guys.
somebody put my
Of
cash
course,
app up
Gratitude.
in
gratitude.
the chat, please?
Thank you guys. Bye
Somebody
bye.
put it up
Do I
there.
just click out? Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you just click
Okay.
out, kid. Hey, TJ.
Yes,
He was cute.
he was, but he's not my type.
Ah.
Only because we know what I like.
Mm,
And as we can see,
okay.
spirit working inside of some energy with somebody.
Okay. He had a nice smile though.
I know I do too.
He owned a business and stuff. I'm just saying.
I'm listening. I'm looking. Don't worry. I'm
Look
using my spirit eye.
at look at me. Look at me.
Go ahead and get that dating show together.
And period, you know I'm all over it. I'm trying my best. All right, let's see if we can get somebody else up here. Y'all is just in this back. Y'all just ain't going no damn where. All right, y'all better get up here with some energy too. Get on up here with some energy. Don't be
I'll
out dry cool.
be
Who
right
I
back.
got up here? Okay, I got somebody up here. Who I got up here? Naturally, you up here. Naturally, naturally, you're up here. Greetings. Courtney.
Oh shit. Hi.
Greetings, Courtney. How are you?
I'm
Greetings.
finding you. Greetings. Let me turn on the light.
We
I'm just sitting
good.
here watching y'all. I've been in the chat all day. How y'all doing?
I know. I saw you. Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I'm well. I'm well. Gratitude for
All right,
asking.
TJ. Go ahead. Do your thing, TJ.
Oh, let me take out this one. This like that.
Go ahead and listen really quickly.
Wrap my ponytail down.
You're putting too much pressure on yourself.
Mm,
Your expectations for yourself are too high. But I feel like that's connected to your family.
mm, that's good. They are high. I set like really high expectations for myself.
It's the way that I just heard. It's like you set them so high to where even you can't reach them.
Mm, but I
If you want me to
try.
be honest, they're too high to where the spirit can move and maneuver the way that they need to.
Okay.
Because if something doesn't come to a certain way, you kind of shut yourself off. You shut down.
That just happens the other day.
I just heard, I keep hearing, you have to give us room to work.
Okay.
You have to get some of this pressure off of yourself so that that way we can move the way that we need to give you all the things that you keep asking for. We hear all of your calls. We are with you even on those nights to where you're crying to sleep.
Mm.
Mm. You're putting so much pressure on yourself to where you're missing out on the things that the spirit is showing to you. A lot of these things that you're asking for, it be right in front of your face. But you're a bit too blinded by the expectations that you have in the mind space of certain things coming to you to where you miss out on your blessings. It's funny, the tarot card that I keep saying is Two of Swords. You're blinding yourself.
Wow.
And I also keep hearing give yourself permission to be loved thoroughly. Hmm. You are not
Ooh.
your mother.
That's crazy. That you are not your mother. That is definitely deep.
Do you have a
'Cause
child or do you want a child? What are we talking about
I
here?
do have a child. I do want a child too. I feel like I'm getting like at that age where I should probably give my baby a sibling. But then again, she's almost about to be 10, so I'm kind of like, no, I probably just need to invest into her.
Understood. Where does the issue come in with the baby father?
We're back in, whew, whew. We're back and forth in court right now. He's trying to like take me for custody of my daughter. He hasn't been in her life in 8 years, so now once the state put him on child support, he wanted to come back. We got into like an altercation, and he physically assaulted me in front of my daughter. So right now we're going to court for a restraining order and trial for custody.
Okay,
I get
understood.
nervous when I talk about that. Like, I'm shaking.
I keep hearing it's going to work out within your favor,
Wow.
but don't feed into the energy that he gives you because
Okay,
he
that
feeds off of that.
right, right. Oh, that's oh right.
And I keep hearing we can bring another child to you, but we want you to work on yourself first fully. We want
Okay,
you to work on nurturing this connection more with the child that you have
okay.
because it feels like, is it a daughter?
Yes.
Understood. It feels like she wants to be seen more from you. But it's like a lot of your energy is a bit too preoccupied, if we're being honest, with the baby father.
Okay.
And it's almost as if you hold a little bit of energy against your daughter because of the baby father.
I think it's because you don't understand, and I
Understood.
don't. I try to like. I dang. How can I word this? I'm not trying to give that energy to her, but I don't know how to conversate with her about it. And then when she talks about certain stuff that she doesn't understand, I don't know how to talk to her about it.
Understood. But what I keep hearing is come to her with the truth, but at a certain degree, to where she would understand at the age that she is in.
Wow.
I
Okay.
keep hearing don't be afraid to have these uncomfortable conversations with her.
Okay.
Because although she is 10, she is very powerful, she's very mighty, and she's very
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
almost feels like she's calling out for help. It's kind of as if like she's like, "Mommy, tell me what's wrong.
Mhm.
Tell me what's going on." That's what it feels like to me.
She does that.
Understood.
Mhm.
And there's a grandmother energy that's making herself known to you, and I'm going to acknowledge that. She's sending you a lot of love.
Okay, because I'll be trying to talk to her on my own, like trying to just practice on what you guys be saying. So I talk to her on a regular, but I don't hear her ever talking back to me. But I just feel like movements and energy, and I just see stuff like quickly flash.
Understood. And as soon as you said that, she does respond to you,
Oh,
but you don't give yourself permission to actually listen to what she's saying.
okay.
I'm gonna let go ahead and let Charming go or Queen.
So I definitely got. I can see the whole. This is your story. The money, the betrayal, and what you're going through now. Um, Definitely, you're going to get over this hump. You're going to be okay within that. whatever needs to happen for you is going to happen for you. But what, as Theta said, don't feed into it. I heard don't feed the beast, because you will rile it up, and um, you will put yourself in positions to where it it's not going to be good for you, simply because the beast was fed. So if you got to look at them like that, then look at them like that, but just bite your tongue. Don't say anything. Um,
Definitely bite my tongue. That's so hard for me, but
mhm,
I take that. Gratitude for that.
yeah. Um, no problem. Also, I keep feeling like what that is was talking about with your daughter and your feelings towards her. Um, the reason why, so the energy that you currently hold within her or towards her, where like she doesn't quite understand. Um, Whenever you get the chance, allow for her to teach you, flip it over, allow for you to learn from her, and the way she handles situations, and listen asks you if she is old enough to formulate the question of the answer. She can understand a bare minimum of the answer that you have for her. Um, but honor her as the light of your life, if that makes sense. Um,
I got that.
because she chose you um,
I think
for this
I really believe she did choose
reason.
me. Like I believe that full heartedly.
Hmm. This is your reminder. She chose you, and it's so whatever you're doing, you're not. It's not something her spirit didn't sign up for when coming
Okay.
here. So don't allow for that to interrupt your relationship with her. You know, allow for that to be the catalyst of why you guys have a better relationship. I had to go through all this with this person, and you chose me, and now we here together, and now we about to rock. So
Right.
because right now that's all the family you need. I don't know if you have more children or whatnot, but right now your children, or sometimes we have different. Do you have more children? I'll just say that so I'm not
No.
confused.
No. Just her.
No, okay. So exactly, the point is being made. Um, she is your family right now. She is the family you need. So give yourself the grace that you give her, and give vice versa. Give her the grace that you would expect somebody to give you. Um, yeah, feel fulfilled with you and her. Like I think that is mentioned before, some of the attention's being taken from her to put over here, but bring that back, bring it back,
Okay.
and do fun things with her. Like find tiny moments where you feel like it's just us two. Like this is crazy. Like it's really just us. Like this is dope. Like work towards to where that is your feelings about her and about your relationship, because like how many people do we know that got mom issues or parent issues,
Yeah.
and that is a big, this is the generation where we have to get over that, and we have the tools to get over that. We have the tools to learn how to interact with our children and how to bring out the light in them so that they don't have to experience the same thing. So appreciate her for that. And it's okay to feel, confused, but don't allow for like thoughts to fester in that confusion that become now you're doing things that are confusing. Now your actions are confusing, if that makes sense to you. Um,
I
but yes,
understand.
you know, your daughter's your family. Okay, okay, gratitude for that. Um,
No, thank you. I
your
really
daughter's your
appreciate
family,
that.
and she's who you need right now, and she needs you right now, and she needs your attention. So,
Okay.
And I want to mention that it feels like she's like a mini you, but in all the
Yeah.
good ways. She
She's the
mirrors,
nicer version of me.
understood. I just heard she mirrors your energy very well.
Right. She's
That's
like
why
my
she
balance.
chose you,
She's definitely my balance.
and that's why she chose you
That's
because she knew that
crazy.
you was going to need her for the journey
mhm.
ahead.
Now that's deep because she did come to me in a time in need. Like I was going through a lot and I think I was moving on a path where I shouldn't if I wouldn't have had her, I would have been on a totally different person. So I think that is yeah. Thank you.
Understood.
Though.
Well,
Understood.
I'm just gonna say the one thing that kept coming to me. It's almost like your life is a episode of the show Sisters. It
Mm.
just it I ain't gonna lie, it just feels like there are episodes here. Um and it's something about feeling like someone else was better than you. I don't know if that's a sibling or you feel like your sibling caught more of the attention or whatever that is, but it feels like I'm on a whole episode of Yama Fix My Life as well as the show Sisters. You know what I'm saying? And it just feels like it's always something. And so right when you're ready to pick yourself up with a pick me up and go, something happens and then you don't feel like you have the support that you should have, at least to defeat the monster or to slay this dragon. You don't have the help or the support that you feel like you should have, and that makes you even angrier. And so then you have a hard time dealing with that. Like you have kind of have a lot going on.
Mhm.
Um,
Okay, so let me tell you about that. Me and my sister, we fight like cats and dogs. And I feel like during this whole situation with basically I felt like my daughter was taken away from me. My sister has not been there. She has always been for herself. So I wasn't like during that time I wasn't partying with her and stuff because I was getting depressed. My daughter was gone for the summer and it was like she didn't care. She didn't care to come to court with me. Like I still feel like she don't care, but I mean, it is what it is. That's my sister. It's been like that like for forever. So
oh, I understand. And maybe that's why I keep feeling like the damn show Sisters, because that just is so loud and heavy. Um, Let me just listen for a moment. But what's the illness? Did you think you were sick, or did you think your mom was sick? Like who thought they were sick, or who did you think was sick?
well, I just got over being sick. My mom,
Oh,
she's been going through things, but I mean, I don't think she's really too much sick.
so you actually were sick. You didn't just think you
Yeah.
were sick. You were sick. Okay.
Oh, I was sick. I was boohoo crying. When I get sick, I cry like a little baby. So I was boohoo crying that
Okay.
day.
Understood. Um, I feel like this, and I'm just gonna say it, and then we'll let you go. I
Okay.
feel like you gave way too much to the relationship or the dealings when it comes
Girl.
to look. I ain't even get to finish. When
Right.
it comes to your child's father, I feel like you gave way too much to that, and I feel like there was like so many layers that were unlayered or unpeeled or thrown back that you finally saw who this person was, and I feel like
you didn't know this person at all, and so it just feels
Mhm.
like you were duped. And now it's not even like, oh, I'm stuck with this child. It's like, I'm stuck with you. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? For, for all of this time
Definitely.
now. And so I feel like you were duped. And like, damn, how did I not know this? How did I not see this? But honestly, I just feel like it was not, you wasn't supposed to see it. I feel like, because had you would have seen it, you may have made some different changes and baby doll would not be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I always think about that too. Like, damn, if I should have never met him, then I wouldn't. But then I'd be like, I wouldn't have Brooklyn. So it's kind of like a. But now that I'm seeing him now in the whole court situation and that's going back and forth to court, I'm like, I did not know this man. I ain't know him at
Right.
all.
Right. And that's unfortunate, but it happened. I mean, it's happened
Hmm.
to me, and it does happen. Now, the only thing you can do is make the best of it. Um, Stop fantasizing about moving out of town or the relocation, because it's like, if you really want to do it, then do it.
Then you sound like my mama because I got the money and I just been sitting and I'll be like, I'm gonna move, but I ain't looked at nothing. I ain't put in not one application.
Get it done. Get her done if that's what you want to do, okay?
Okay.
All right. We show gratitude to you, Queen. Much
Thank
love
you
and
all so
respect.
much. All right. Have a good night.
All right. See you later.
Gratitude, you as
Good
well.
night.
Oh, ladies first. Ladies first.
Queen, I think I gotta tap out.
All right, Queen.
All right.
All right.
I
It's
love you
it's
guys.
been real.
Man, it has been real. It's been real in the comments and it's just real overall.
You
Yes.
did amazing.
Definitely
Gratitude, that
appreciate
is.
it.
I appreciate you
See,
guys.
all right. We'll see you soon.
All right. Bye, guys.
TJ, you tapping out or what?
Yeah, because Spirit gonna tell me to go to sleep sooner. Because if I don't, they're gonna be on my tail, and I don't need them to be on my tail.
And period. And period. All right. Well, we gonna tap out and do some other stuff, and I appreciate y'all. I'll probably come back here in a minute, y'all, to give you story time. So, we love you from a very genuine place, and we appreciate everybody for your patience and just being here with us tonight.
Absolutely. Love everyone. Love you, Queen. Talk to y'all
All
later.
right, love y'all. See you in a minute. Peace.